welcome to the Darkmom Consortium for the evening of Christmas Eve 2025. It is... Stop that. It is a hotkey. I have to redo my hotkeys. Okay. Well, at least I know that's what's happening now. Anyway, almost nobody in game tonight, so this might be a super short show. I'm going to be playing down here in the Winter Wonderland. If anybody's around and wants to do some spacey or ground pew-pews, yay! But I know for a lot of people it's, you're doing stuff. If I was back in Chicago, I would have been doing stuff with my family, who's still back there. But for now, I'm just waiting for tomorrow. We'll do a Christmas lunch. I think it's lunch. Probably ought to find out when we have food tomorrow. I have spent my day cooking, and I've discovered good ways to not make Flammkuchen. I wonder if there's a recipe for that. F-L-A-K-U-C-H-E-N. Well, mine did not look like that. Right ingredients just didn't come out quite right. Okay, well, we'll try it again. I like this. It's onions, bacon on a sour cream or creme fraiche base on pizza dough. And wasn't quite right. I used to have my pizza doughs absolutely perfected because we would have pizza a lot, and it's super easy to make it from scratch. And then I didn't make it for 5 years, and now it's food. It's food. I'll get it back. It's just really hard, make pizza for one person. Where we used to be able to, pizza for two would be 2 full pizzas, 14 inches. And we'd split one for dinner, maybe part of one, but then there'd be another one for lunch the next day or dinner the next day, or stick it in the freezer for food during the week. And now it's just me. And it's not quite as interesting. Plus I have a weird little tiny kitchen. So it's at that point in my life, do I renovate the kitchen? Is it fixable? Can you make that kitchen a usable kitchen for somebody who likes to cook? It's a great kitchen for somebody who's not a kitchen person. Super functional for making a cake batter or toast or making a sandwich, but to make everything I made today, I made riz allemande, I made Flammkuchen, I made spanakopita, I made the cherry sauce for the riz, and then the usual day-to-day stuff. And it's every time you do something, you have to completely clean and put everything away because there isn't enough counter space to have 2 things going at once. We have a minute for the snowball fight here. So this tune has managed to get all the way up on the accolades on mine to got all the green ones. We just need 10 reds and 9 blues. So we are going to be doing a fair amount of the cranberry tonight. Which I realize the cranberry is running right now, but there's only 22 seconds, and I'm not going to go find it. Maybe I can finish that one off tomorrow, and then this tune will be done. And I can go think about starting a different tune. But all in all, for running it for basically 2 weeks and doing a little bit of the others, I got almost 200 of everything. Which means if I wanted to do the cranberry thing, I could do the cranberry thing. But I don't. What I keep getting, though, are more of this stupid winter tribbles. Ugh! You need one. That's all you need, but every time they get into your inventory, they sit there and they chew up all your winter food, and you get winter tribbles. It's similar to what happens with the tribbles when you're on Ryza. You get the Rizian tribbles, and if you give them the cocktails, you get the Lalunat tribbles. Why you need 2, I don't know. Sorry. Badgeys sneaking up on me here. Okay, now it says it begins in 3 minutes. I could have gone off and had another pie thing. Oh well. We will see what happens. I have nothing I need to do tonight. So if you folks need to do anything, if you're not wrapping last minute presents or getting ready for tomorrow or doing your things tonight, join me. We can do stuff together. Otherwise, my son was advocating for eat my Flammkuchen and go watch bad movies and play with the dogs, which is a valid way to spend Christmas Eve. New Year's Eve, week from tonight, we will be here, and we will be here on Saturday with 3 Christmas parties, 3 holiday parties. from... No, said Talia, he's not getting closer. That's just your imagination. Just your imagination. He would never get closer to me. Badgey is my friend. And he's an adult, so he certainly isn't growing. But anyway, Saturday. I think I wrote it up as 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. is going to be the first party, 1 to 4 in the afternoon is going to be the second party, and 7 to 10 is going to be the third party. So we'll have 3 parties on Saturday. It's going to be spacey pew-pews, randoms, winter wonderland, just the usual stuff we do during the show. We're just going to do it 3 times and have some fun. Maybe we'll open some boxes. Is there anything going on? I know there's Zen stuff going on, but... yeah, I don't have a ton. Oh, I do have a ton of Zen. How interesting. Do we have anything else? Oh, it's just regular 10 packs, no key binders or whatever the heck they are. Key rings. I like it when it's the key rings or whatever they're called, because you get a little extra goodie for it. Well, if you're going to stand there, I'll go and work on this side then. Oh, there already is somebody on that side. Okay. I'll just stand here. So I'm curious what we're going to see coming from Cryptic, Deca, whoever it is now in the upcoming year. I'm hoping we get more than 3 or 4 new stories. 4 stories be fine. I'd like more, but I can live with 4. But we also have Anniversary. We've got First Contact, Summer event, Winter event, Halloween event, and that we'll have the 6 meta events going on too. "30 seconds or so. Probably could go to the other one and leave these people to handle this on their own, but we'll get it done. Ooh, actually, that's not true about the presents. I think I still have to do a couple more snowball fights. Bonus to lithium event. That is true, but honestly, I don't care. The next couple of days are just so busy with all the regular holiday stuff that if I had downtime, I'd just come up here and play for the winter stuff. I'll have plenty of time to get to lithium later. The only real reason I do it is so I could finish off the 2 accounts that I want to close out. And I think they both have some VIP mining claims. What did we get there? 88. Okay. Oh, I won the race today twice. One against other people, and the second one, nobody else was there, so I took a tune who hadn't been there, and he just slowly clump, 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 clump from one side to the other and finished it. Yay! That's all? Come on. There's 2 more. There. Oh, okay. 1 more. There he is.
All the lands of ice and snow.
Yeah, the cram period does kind of wipe out these people a lot faster, doesn't he? Yay! Let's get out of that. DL Grayson is raiding with a party of 5. Hi, DL Grayson, and happy holidays to you. I hope whatever you're doing, you're having fun. Let's see. I think I can get 3 in this time. Complicados, exactly. It's complicados. Let's see if this one's gotten done. Ooh, maybe. Oh, they've got 0 done. Wow. Okay. Well, we have 12 minutes. Maybe if other people get down here, we can do this. Or not. Yeah, if it's just going to be me, this could take a little while. Let's see, are they up here? Yep, they're up here. So what do y'all have planned for your holidays? If you're taking a holiday. I know more than a few people who have volunteered to work. One person I know works at a gas station, but it's double time and a half for just the holiday, and he'll be in overtime. It's like, okay, yeah, that sounds good. So basically in one night he'll make an entire week's worth of salary. Well, somebody's here, because there's no way I've shot 53 people. Thank you, other person who's here. Alright, that brings us up to enough. Run, Mom. No, ignore people. Just run. Just run. Run. I don't know if you need to shoot the giant snowman to get credit for it, but let's not find out. Hey, Alexer's 26 months. Nice. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I don't think we're going to get any others out of this one. What is this one? Line in the snow? Line in the snow. Ugh, that's Tides of Ice. What is the one for the snowballs? Or for, yeah, the snowball fight. Did I leave that up there? I did not. No.
Hello.
Hello there. How are you doing?
I've just eaten myself into a food coma.
Why am I not surprised? Tell me something I didn't already know.
Uh,
Let's see. Let's find that one there. There we go. Thank you. I already know that. Dismiss that. Yes, I know. Snowball. Let's see. There's snowball here is 20 snowball fights. Wow. That's a lot of snowball fights. Okay. Still have 3 more Tides of Ice. Ooh, Line in the Snow. That's that one. And Snowball Hero. 4 more snowball fights to go. Unless my vision's even worse than I think it is. A few more snowball fights to go. So I'm losing the vision in my left eye. Which I'm...
Not good.
The doctor's like, yeah, we'll just do the surgery for cataracts sometime next year. Okay. I'm scared to death about it. My brother's like, oh, it's a breeze. I'm like, you had it done? Oh, I had it done years ago. Oh, you never mentioned it. Oh, yeah, it wasn't anything important. Okay. Well, Lexers, thank you for stopping by and wishing us a Merry Christmas. It's always good to see you here. Please have fun and be safe tonight and tomorrow. DL says, I've got 3 Christmas parties tomorrow. Wow. Morning with friends. Good. Afternoon with in-laws. Also good. Evening with my family. Also good. As long as you don't have to do crazy driving. So what you up to besides food coma, Tass? And by the way, my Flammenkuchen was meh. It was meh. I'm so disappointed. It's so good when I get it at the Christmas market, but I just didn't want to spend $20 on what's basically $6 worth of ingredients. But theirs is better than mine. Oh, not you, Neelix. We already did all that stuff. We need an accolade for eating pie. I did get a Christmas present, though. I was very surprised because we're at that point in our lives where we don't do Christmas presents. But my niece sent me a gift certificate for yarn at the fancy schmancy yarn store by her house. So it means I have to drive 4 hours to get there, but that's like, ooh, let's go buy yarn.
Sounds fun.
It is. It is fun. I have a room that's full of fabric that I haven't made into anything and yarn that I haven't knit into anything. So yeah, I'll just add to the collection. It's not that I necessarily do stuff, it's just that acquisition of, yeah, fabric, yeah, yarn. Ooh. Let's see. I try to eat only the small pies. If the random RNG gods favor, you can squeeze in 15 pies. The best I've ever done is 13. I've never beaten 13. Hey, swearing. Swearing, not swearing. You. I do have a background, yes, and I have a me up here, too. The background actually started 2 years ago when I had the apartment, and I had a green screen, and I'd put the Christmas lights up on the green screen, only to discover that the green lights obviously don't show when you're doing the green screen thing, which was
Nope.
fairly funny. I only ate 9 pies. Ugh, absolute piker. Wonder if there's a gift today. I don't think there's a new gift today, but let's take a look. Hold on. You did get the Phoenix boxes, right?
I did.
Box. Yeah, there's still the 2 promotional Phoenix boxes. I think that's through 19 hours, so through tomorrow. And where is that calendar? Oh, it's here actually. So did we go? Are we on our way back here? No, we did hot buttered rum. I think we still have, if I'm reading this right, it looks like we get the incense tomorrow. Then we will have eggnog, whatever those are, sleigh bells. I have no idea what this one is. No, sorry, those are gratitude beads. Then the sleigh bells. Then we've got a newspaper, and the last thing is an R&D box. So that could be fun. Who's joined us? It's Mar Hawkman. Hi, Mar Hawkman. How are you doing?
Yo. Ugh. Not feeling great, but hey, whatever.
You don't have the flu thing, do you?
I'm not sure what it is, but it's just, yeah.
Yeah, I went to class at the beginning of December, and my instructor wasn't feeling good, so he's like, no hugs. Okay, well, I still have to hug him because, he's my instructor. And by Saturday, I was sick. He's still sick. It took me almost 3 weeks. Monday was the first day I could get up and do something and not be still sick on Tuesday. So it's now been 3 days I've been feeling okay. They're giving us something on, is it Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or is it every second day? I think it's every second day. Which would make sense. Let's see here.
It's one of the longest running giveaways they've ever
Yeah,
done.
it is. I'm not going to say no. So there's 15 items. So yeah, it's every 2 days because that'll take us through basically the 30 days.
Yeah, a whole month long giveaway.
hmm We still have 2 months, or sorry, 2 months, 2 weeks left on this. Then we'll have maybe a meta before we go into the anniversary. Or when's the anniversary? Is that February or January? February. February. It's 2010 was when it launched. So I guess we'll have another meta event. This isn't counting as a meta, is it?
I mean, that the way they've been doing this, they aren't counting the major seasonal events.
Okay, so the last one was the feast one. Okay. I can live with that. Tides of Ice. We'll get down here. Oh, good. We're officially going live now. We've been on for 23 minutes, and now we find out that we're going live. Oh, that's interesting. I had a little notification in my Chiron at the bottom that said, rain on the way, and then just changed over to 1 inch of snow inbound. So I guess the temp's going to drop a little bit tomorrow. Let's pop that back up. Let's see. It's like the epic giveaway. You think something great is coming, and then you get coal. Hey, coal will keep you warm. Put enough pressure and heat on it, coal will give you diamonds. We must remain optimistic at all times.
You know, that's actually one of the things I once asked my aunt who grew up in a house that actually used coal for heating. Is like the reason why the coal was considered to be like the bad thing wasn't necessarily because you didn't actually want coal. No, it's because the fact that it meant that it wasn't actually a gift for you.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Well, see, because like the expectation with coal was always that the coal was going to be burned for heating purposes or something like that, so that after that happens, then you don't have coal anymore.
Can't get up that way. Let's see if I can find another way up. Continuing my goal of wrecking maps here. Oh, you can get up this way.
Oh.
This is pretty. It's like the epic. Sorry. Yeah. So coal isn't bad. Oh, we're off the map. Oh, darn it. That's as far up as you can go. Darn. Darn. Hi, Graz. How are you doing?
Did you get to the part where you can't jump because you hit your head on the ceiling?
No, I just couldn't go forward any further. So old school.
It is actually something in the old version of Alpha that was a very bizarre thing. Is just how low the map ceiling actually was.
Yeah, there are places. Well, I think I'm the only one in this map. I'm going to go look for a busier map.
Because like with the old Alpha, it would actually have certain parts of the map look like dark circles when you just like view the map, and just like, why does it have a dark circle there? And then you realize the reason is that the way that they're doing the whole like slice to decide what the map looks like, they're actually running the slice through the map ceiling, so anything above the map ceiling doesn't actually get shown on the mini map.
That's interesting.
This, of course, is something that it took me a while to figure out by running around the map and just like poking at all of the corners. And it's like, what's over here? Wait, I can't jump anymore.
That's a large part of the
Oh.
No, I was trying to get out onto the surface of ESD yesterday, and the old trick of going into the club and then kind of doing a somersault through the window doesn't work anymore. So, grumbly and grouchy about that. We go off and do a TFO. I come back, and I'm halfway through the window, through the viewport. And I jumped, and all of a sudden, I'm out on the hull again of ESD. It was, so nice.
Well, what I was about to say before you said that was that one method I knew of that does seemingly work quite well still is the trick of shoving your face into the crevice on the window, then going to your bridge and back.
Oh, okay, that might work. It won't let me
like
super close to
what
the
you
window
did
anymore.
What you did with the TFO is kind of the same. Is that you do a map transition, then you do a map transition back that puts you in the same exact place you were in.
Well, yeah, it did work out really nicely. But remember, you used to be able to get way on top of VSD. There's like an area with antenna and some towers. You can't get up there anymore. That's sad.
Snowmen are coming down all 4 lanes.
Hmm. Hmm.
Snowmen are coming down all 4 lanes.
So now that we know that we have captains and commanders in this particular one, the Tides of Ice, the whole time we've had the winter event, I have not had captains and commanders at all.
Hmm. I know.
It's
I've actually seen it come up once because like it's one of those like almanac things where it's like that particular thing just doesn't come up this time of year.
well, it has obviously because I happen to know that it works on this one.
Lanes.
But
Well, okay, usually doesn't. Let's
yeah, it
put it
doesn't
that
seem
way.
to. You're right. But I think Lexer's brought it up at the beginning of the winter. I don't know if he had it or was just reminding everybody.
Oh,
It's
I
not
do
like-
have a defeat captain's ground endeavor right now.
Oh, well, you should be down here doing this because you'd get it.
I am here.
Well, be here.
Snowmen are coming
The
down
bursting
all
snow
4
thing I know
lanes.
counts as one of them.
My understanding is that these are mostly commander ranks, and if it's a captain, the Snorg Queen would presumably count as
Yes.
a captain.
So does the Snoverlord and the Snow Baron. So there's 3 you can do here pretty easily.
Going into the winter TFO, I think that has
Snowmen are
2.
coming down all 4 lanes.
So the Yeti
Great.
counts maybe?
Yeah, I believe the Yeti counts as a captain.
Well, I'd be happy if I got that since we're here. We're in the winter wonderland. We might as well have
Snowmen
some
are
fun with
coming
it.
down Crimson Cube, Gold Sphere, and Blue Lozenge lanes.
Hello, Pie.
Oh,
Pie's rice looked really good.
Snowmen are coming down
Pie
Crimson Cube,
put a
Gold
picture of
Sphere,
his
and Blue Lozenge
rice
lanes.
in the, I think it's in the lounge.
hello.
Hello. Can you hear us?
Why is this not working?
I don't know, but we can hear you.
Anyway, though,
Snowmen are
Um?
coming down all 4 lanes.
oh, it's just like look here. It's like one thing that's actually probably the best way of doing the whole like commanders thing is actually the winter TFO too, because it actually has commander rank snowmen as generic mobs.
Oh, really? Oh, that would be fun
Yeah.
to go get that then tomorrow.
Yeah, that was actually one of those things that I didn't pay a whole lot of attention to the first few times I ran it. But so something else I was looking at earlier this season, and I was like, wait a second, those are commander rank.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, but we
Yes.
could hear you before, Pie. Can you
Yeah,
hear
it
us?
was just my Windows just fucked
Yeah.
up again with my
No,
mic.
that happened the other night to somebody else. They came in, and we could hear him just fine, and he could not hear that we could hear him.
You cannot hear him that we heard him?
Yeah, we heard that he could hear us, but he couldn't hear that we heard him.
Snowmen are coming down Gold Sphere and Blue Lozenge
Okay.
lanes.
And thank you for posting your picture of the Risalamand with the cherries.
You're welcome.
Mine doesn't look that pretty yet, but I haven't put in the whipped cream yet, so
Yeah.
I'll do that tomorrow, because otherwise I just sit there and eat it right out of the
Coming
bowl.
down Gold Sphere and Blue
One thing I'm
Lozenge
currently
lanes.
trying to figure out is whether or not Wen's Raider HUD actually gives you a bonus to snow damage, and my current theory is no.
I haven't heard that it
Snowmen are
does.
coming down Gold Sphere and Blue
Well,
Lozenge
one of the
lanes.
things that one of the dev commentaries did is that conceptually, the devs, when they were making these winter snow weapons, they just made a rule to not hook them up to any stats that actually affect anything in the normal ground combat.
Well, the 3 passives, what is it? The Kid Drone, Tholian, whatever the heck it is, and the macro virus do affect the ground competition here, but I don't know of any others.
Well, no. What I'm saying is like things that give you a stat bonus to like directly increase the damage done by your snow guns. That's what I was talking
I
about.
don't think so. But
Because like the Raider HUD item drops actually do still happen in the Snowland. It's just that as far as I can tell, they don't actually give me a damage bonus like they would normally.
yeah.
Although they other sorts of bonuses, hey, those might be a thing.
Well, the movement bonuses count.
That's
'Cause,
what
like,
I just.
Did what?
No. Just talk.
Okay.
Well, what other says that the number one thing that you can do for prepping for winter combat is simply just like getting an armor that gives you a regeneration passive.
I hadn't even
Like
thought about
reg HP armor is like the best way to avoid getting frozen because
Really?
of the fact that having it constantly refill your health. Because it's a passive and not an activated ability, it actually works in the Snowland.
Great. I'll have to go see if I've got any of that.
Like the old Jim Hadar featured episode armor is one of the best options because it's effectively reg HP times 6 or something crazy like that.
Good evening, 47 Alpha Tango. Surprise! We're in the Winter Wonderland. I think you left us here last time we saw you.
That's what I just realized.
What?
I did the run yesterday.
Yeah.
You know the race.
Yeah.
But I
Forgot to
forgot
turn
to
it
turn
in.
it in. And then I came back here and I said, "Oh, I forgot to turn it in, so now I can do my daily again." No, you're on 20-hour cooldown.
Well, yeah, because
Oh, I
it goes on cooldown from when you turn it in, not from when you
Exactly.
complete
So
it.
now I just lost a day.
Yeah, but go. Well, yeah, but you
I
got-
lost a day with the event because I thought I
Well,
turned it in
you can
yesterday.
swap characters and just change which character you're doing the
Yeah, but
daily
he'll
on.
still have done it. So.
I still haven't done it, so
Well,
I've still lost 20 hours.
Yeah, but do you have
Yeah.
enough days to finish it up by?
Yeah, I got
Oh,
like
okay.
7th of January. I got 9 days left.
You're fine.
Yeah, you know, the green snowman thing is still amusing to me because of the fact that it's just not supposed to work. It all it actually does is look funny. The green snowman thing is from the macro virus.
Yep.
But I realized the Krampus ability they put in this year
Yeah.
is way too OP.
It is massively OP, but in some ways,
Because
Only
he can-
versus boss tier snowman.
No, because I saw a person go into the winter TFO.
uh-huh.
He went over to the Snow Overlord, hit him 3 times, and he was dead.
Yep.
Yeah, no, I posted a YouTube video of myself doing that.
That is just way too OP.
It is too OP, but
in my
this-
case, I also posted a video of myself having to figure out how to get out of the Yeti's lair without being able to see what I'm doing because
Yeah.
if you leave the Yeti's lair while transformed into Krampus, it shoves the camera through the ceiling so you can't actually see where you're going.
Somebody actually got
Why are
stuck on the edge
people
of it.
Why are people running through the winter TFO map and don't kill all the snowmen?
I don't know.
Idiots.
Well, realistically, a lot of the stuff in the winter TFO isn't an objective.
No,
Yeah,
no,
but you can't trigger the
kill
Snowverlord
snow-
if you don't get all 10 rounds of snowmen done.
Oh, well, I guess that's true.
47 says massively OP, and it is massively OP, but it's really nice for things like not Tide Suffice, the Snowconian one, where when you've got him there, you're gonna get through it. If you do him in the Crampiri, he's gonna get killed a lot more often, and you do get more prizes out of it. But he drops fewer.
I have
presents.
actually seen cones fail, despite
yeah.
me KOing the Snowverlord.
It depends
Because
on
of
how
the
fast you
fact
can
that
make him die.
technically the Snowverlord can't be KO'd by players, it has to be KO'd by the Snowconian.
Yeah. Except,
If the Snowconian gets prevented from attacking it, then it'll just, keep going around its little route until it eventually exits. I know,
no, I don't
lame,
want the
but hey.
Cranberry. Stop that. I hate it when the Cranberry appears and I'm doing the pies. The other pies, not the new pie.
Because then you get hit.
Yep.
Then
and
you
then you
can't
can't
do
pick
the
up the
pie.
pie. Right, exactly. Also happens
Gotta
with
get-
the Snowconian and the Snowverlord and all that stuff. But I should have 21 seconds, so it should be just about enough, and then I can go do that one. I just need red and blue presents now. I got enough green ones.
I don't even remember what my status is on anyone for that one, because I just,
If you carrot, that's the accolade is mine, mine, mine.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's one of those where it's like, oh, it's just an accolade.
Yeah,
Whatever.
it's just an accolade, right. But it's 33 of each present. That is a lot of presents to pick up.
Well, also it's the fact that the common present is easy. The uncommon present is, okay, it takes a little bit of effort. The rare present, good luck with that.
Well, I noticed the amount of damage you do on him, like he just dropped a fair number of reds and blues, which he's been doing today. We're done with that one. So there's a red there, for example.
The instance I'm in, I think he just dropped 4 blues and 1 red.
Oh, that's good. Blues and reds are the rough ones to get. Let's see if anybody's gotten that one. Yeah. So greens are the commons, and reds are the rares. Blues are the rare.
But blues are somewhat less common than greens, but only slightly.
Yeah. So right now I just need reds and blues.
Reds are the
2
ones
weeks to
where
finish
when he drops stuff, he might drop 1 red.
Yeah. But
Might.
it seems to be related to the amount of damage that gets done.
Okay,
so
well,
if we're
here
absolutely slaughtering him.
I'm going to Crampiri transform to test to see just how much of pain he can withstand.
I thought in the background they had the sound of the Klingon ice fishing, the roar that they make. It's one of my
You know
dogs
what?
snoring.
You know what?
What?
Beating the snot out of him as Crampiri, he did actually drop 3 red presents, 1 blue and 1 green.
Nice. $47 Alpha Tango. There's some apple pies in my freezer. If you want to help yourself, you can.
Can't wait until tomorrow. Gotta go help my brother build a computer for my nephew.
Oh, that's fun. I mean, it's not quite the same as building Legos, but okay.
Yeah, but hey, technically speaking, it is building Legos. It's just the Lego parts are computer electronics. But still, essentially it's the same thing.
Yeah, it is the same thing. It's still cool. No problem. Oh. You're more than welcome, 47 Alpha Tango. I needed to make pies for Thanksgiving, and I couldn't remember how to make a good pie, so bought a bunch of apples and all the stuff to make a bunch of them just to practice. So now I have a bunch in my freezer. Red? I saw a red one. No, it's mine. Bang, bang,
Okay,
bang.
yeah, it's like I knocked him down below 3/4, and he did in fact drop do 3 red presents again.
Just dropped 3 reds and I couldn't get to them.
Most annoying part is that if he aggroes you and you want to pick up a present, you're fucked.
Yeah, you are.
Actually, believe it or not, depending on where he is in his attack cycle, he might do his "you have been naughty," which makes him stand there immobile long enough for you to pick up the present.
This time he dropped greens. There's blue up there.
So yeah, I think your hypothesis is right that the quality of present he drops does vary depending on his hit points.
Yeah.
Because like there was one time where it was just me and one other player
Uh-huh.
not using a Crampiri device, and we just like slapped him around for the entire time. Did not KO him once because there's only two of us. We just don't have enough DPS
Well,
to KO him.
remember, you gotta take out the tortured elves to hit him.
Well, we're using AOE weapons so that we just fire in his general direction and it kills everything. But one of the observations we made, an observation I
Oh, you
made
got me
is
that
that is that as we got closer to 50% health, he did seem to drop more blues.
Yeah.
So
I'm agreeing with you from what I'm looking at here. Oh, we've only got 12 seconds, so I picked up a few.
we actually got to something like a 15 on the number of gingerbread men saved.
We got 14 on this one, so yeah.
Like we didn't get a single Crampiri KO, but we did get a whole bunch of gingerbread saved.
So let's see, what did that bring me up to? So I've got my greens are done. I need 10 more reds and 6 more blues. That's not bad. It's doable.
Yeah, like here, times Crampiri chased away 4, 2 of which were because I beat him up as the Crampiri transformation. Gingerbread people saved 8.
Well, we saved 14, but we had a decent team on this one. But we didn't have somebody who transformed into Crampiri. Hey,
Here's
guys.
something I learned that you might find useful.
Hmm.
My defeat captain's ground tracker has 1 point on it that I got from the Snorged Queen.
Yeah, that makes sense.
What does that tell you about the Crampiri?
That means he's... Well, you don't defeat him. You just injure him.
Exactly. You
Yeah.
cannot get kill credit off of the Crampiri.
Right. So you're going to get kill credits from... Well, what about from the Kaskari? Because you do kill him.
So something worth testing.
Yeah.
Uh,
No, we'll know in about 20
That
minutes.
is something worth testing, yes.
Times merrier than before. In the mere relief of schools, the baleful being done with, Bob Cratchit told them how he had a situation.
So I'm going to go up here and get near the candy and start melting it before the mission starts. 47 Alpha Tango says, you're firing in his general direction with weapons intended for majors. You've got to get bigger weapons for generals. Maybe. I mean, you can pew-pew him with the little weapons and slowly take him out. But if you take out the tortured souls, he doesn't regenerate as fast from his injuries. Oh, that was a joke. My humor. Humor. Is Badgey getting bigger? No, not at all.
But yeah, it's like when we were doing it, we actually had I had a certain amount of difficulty killing the elves, even because of whether or not I was targeting them or not. Having only one player shooting them, because we usually had we were taking turns because one person would be frozen and the other one wouldn't because there's only 2 of us. But yeah, their HP is scaled to assume that there's going to be more than one player shooting at them. So even soloing the tortured elves.
Well, it's like taking out the snowmen around the Snowverlord and also in the Snowconian. The more you can take out the snowmen, the easier they are to target them because they're same thing with the
original
around the Queen in
the original Snowman invasion. The snowmen that are summoned in a ring around the giant snowman, those are in fact coded to have an ability that heals their boss.
Yeah.
It's just that most players throw AoEs in the general direction of the snowman and annihilate them before they get a chance to do anything. It is actually possible, and it would happen in some years way back in the past before people actually had weapons just sitting around collecting dust, when people were actually using snowballs to try to kill the giant snowman, where they just didn't have the DPS.
Yeah.
They just didn't have the DPS to kill all of the snowmen, so that they would, not be able to prevent the thing from regenerating.
Well, I did the whole start with snowballs on this one because I didn't have anything from last year. I didn't bring her down here last year at all. Because I had... Oh my god. I apologize. It is the dog snoring. Sounds like the Kaskari, but it is the dogs. We went out for a short walk that lasted about 3 hours. All right. Oh, now we have another minute before it starts.
Help! The snowmen aren't taking too kindly to our building a village in their territory, and they're planning an attack.
So the gingerbread men are like colonials? Colonists? What are they? Colonials, yes.
Another way to look at it is to question why it is that the snowmen consider this to be their territory.
Well, yeah. But we're going to let
'Cause,
reason go into this. This is about reason and logic. This is Star Trek Online. We get to have fun. It's Q's Winter Wonderland. Q makes all the rules.
Well, yeah, it's like ultimately, because the fact that this is something that, from an in-universe perspective, is literally just Q's imagination.
Yeah.
There is no actual history to it. So,
Activate our village defender. We need to
but
collect ice and syrup and deliver it to the town center.
well, one of the like real world logic things is that in some cases, like, hey, we have a territorial claim.
Mm-hmm.
And then you find out that the territorial claim is basically, trust me, bro.
Yeah. If you're going to go get that one, I'll go get this one.
I do find it interesting how players who have a regen stat that is functionally 0 will get like frozen like the first time they fight a snowman.
Mm-hmm.
And I just kind of like sit here waiting through them like a Terminator, just like mowing down snowmen by the dozen. Well. Then again, I've been playing this since the first Winter Wonderland
exactly.
event.
I wouldn't say no to some more effective weapons.
You know what? I kind of like it that it's difficult to beat the snowman and the snow overlord. That's why I think the Cranberry is way too OP.
Yeah, but it's hideously expensive too. So.
Well, see, the thing with this though is that in some cases it actually kind of breaks the mission scripting, but in a fun way. So
Yeah, it's just supposed to be fun. I think if we drink hot chocolate in the Winter Wonderland, we should be harder to freeze. I think we should be able to drink the hot chocolate just before we freeze, and then we get the instant heal.
That is actually something that's been mentioned as a healing kit module for the.
I have argued for that for a long time.
Because like we have several of these things that are like food flavor or something. It's like, okay, hot chocolate.
Yeah. Hot chocolate should thaw us.
It's like those old I think it was like a Swiss Miss commercial from back in like the 80s or 90s where you have this kid shuffle in from outside.
Yeah,
What looks like
no,
a snowman.
No, it was a Campbell's soup.
That's right. It was Campbell's soup.
Oh.
But yeah,
still though, it's the same sentiment.
Work.
Oh yes, yeah. So yeah, you're right. Have it work out something like that where if you drink it, you get like a 30-second resistance.
Yep. You should thaw much faster if you're frozen. It should be an option that even if you're frozen, you can drink it. And if you're not frozen, it should keep you from getting frozen.
Oh, wait! I know what they should do. You remember automated adrenal hypo?
Yeah, absolutely.
Make a trinket that works like automated adrenal hypo.
Yeah, instant hot chocolate dispenser
Yeah.
Yeah.
or something to that effect.
Emergency hot chocolate.
Yes.
This is weird.
What?
I'm looking at the Endeavor new perk updates or
Yeah.
upgrades. You know,
Uh huh.
weapon
So-
damage alpha space.
Sure.
One. Yes, I know.
It shows the alpha logo. It shows like your admiral, whatever ensign logo, and then it shows a pistol, but it's space.
Oh,
never
that.
noticed
Yeah.
that.
So some of the icons are also slightly odd.
Yeah, there's a couple of typos and other things too, but I had never noticed that one.
All right, Krampus. Let's go.
Hey, careful there, Darkmom. You'll shoot your eye out. Sorry.
The
Is
flavor
that why I
text
get
does
the
actually
glasses?
mention that.
Yes.
I think.
I think that is why you do occasionally get the glass.
Ah, yes,
makes some
the sweet,
sense.
sweet leg spike of victory.
I have syrup. Don't I have syrup? No, I guess I just have ice. Wow, I thought I picked up syrup along the way. All right, have some more ice. Satali got the Red Riker yesterday. I do like the Red Riker. It is a fine piece of equipment. Ooh.
I mean, it's a fast-firing weapon. You know, reasonably good, and that for that reason.
The snow conian has been hurt. Give it more syrup to help it heal.
Ice is better for injuries, at least for the first 48 hours.
Well, that's actually an interesting thing. Is that while the thing does tell you, like, oh, gotta give it some syrup to help it heal, feeding it slush also helps it heal. Because my conclusion is that while the syrup makes it heal faster, it's actually to unfreeze the Snowconian. You actually just need to up its HP stat to high enough.
So Talia, what's not noticing you? We're noticing you.
You did it! You helped to defeat the snow overlord.
Let's see. Emergency hot chocolate hologram. Looks like Sonia Gomez. Brilliant. Hot chocolate should be a heal. Shouldn't be a heal. Would be too fast. Make the snowballs irrelevant. Also, it wouldn't be very realistic because you don't come in from the cold, drink a hot cocoa, and your fingers aren't numb anymore. Yeah, they are because you're holding on to the cup of hot chocolate. I mean, the way we drink it is both hands wrapped around the mug.
Warmth.
Syrup is just blood transfusion? Yes. See, he's still chuckling. He's still happy, but the Snowconian is back to his home. What I really want to see for the next time with the Snowconian is I want to see the paper cup drop down first, and then it fills with the ice and the syrup. Right now, you just kind of see everything dumping out of the top.
Check the Discord on the lounge.
You know, the biggest change to the game in terms of the winter event from the Krampus is that it made it possible to get multiples of the gingerbread village event.
Pi, it's not only on the elf, it's also on the beta that is showing the pistol for the space.
Yeah, but it's just very confusing because when you see it, it says weapon damage alpha, and then I see pistol, and then I have to look at the parentheses and it says it's space.
Yeah, no. There's a couple
So it's
other-
just a bit. It's just confusing, right?
Yes. There's a couple other blatantly wrong typos too, but we've seen worse. What's coming up? Oh, Fast and the Flurries. Wow, have we gone that
Hello.
far around already?
The issue at the minute.
I guess not. I guess so.
You are by no means accepted.
Anyone ever actually raised that in their Discord? Like,
To hydrate, yes. I need to go and put some wax.
I don't see it anywhere. Visible on main screen. I was just wondering if anybody had said anything on their Discord saying, guys.
Probably way back when, but I don't think anyone said anything lately. It's been around for a couple months now, so probably somebody's noticed and said it. On the plus side, they're colored appropriately, blue for space, gold for ground. Okay, yeah, that's something.
I have nothing to say against him. I'm sure he's very rich, Fred. hinted Scrooge's niece.
Are you
What?
listening to something else, Pi?
Sounds like an audiobook.
Am I listening to something?
I heard someone talking about Scrooge's niece in the background.
With it.
Can you hear that?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's almost as loud as you are.
Of thinking
No.
he is ever
Is it gone now?
Yes.
Why is it suddenly picking up that stupid fuck you
I have
annoying
no
something?
idea. What is it?
It's just a stream. I'm watching a guy reading his
Christmas Girl?
why is this suddenly why is this saying that the mic is an input device?
Because sometimes it is.
So, another observation, my defeat captain's ground is still at 1, despite going through the gingerbread village thing twice, because you, as a player, will never get kill credit for the Snowverlord.
Interesting, because you don't kill him. The Snowconian kills him. Random
Yeah.
Noob, good evening. How are you doing? Happy holidays. See anything I need to get rid of at the moment? Nope, we're all good here.
Now, the snowman invasion thing, that has potential. Like where it says like snowball fight in the winter event tracker, which that won't be for 41 minutes. I'm pretty sure that those count for kills, but only if you're the person who actually like shoots the big snowman to death.
It's funny. Discord has flipped around, so my input devices are my
That's why I hate it when my mic's
is
die
my
and I have to
microphone
refigure
and
everything.
no, listen what I'm saying. My input devices are my microphones and my output devices are my headset.
That's not good.
What the freaking Windows, I hate you.
What the hell reminds us go to tides for many captains or commanders? Yes. But that's where
It
this
only
whole
gives you-
conversation started.
It only gives tides will only give you one captain. It'll give you dozens of commanders, but only one captain.
Well, generally we need captains or commanders. Let's see what's coming up here for next week. Next week is Infected on Monday, Academy Lore on Friday. There's nothing this Friday, unless they've changed it up. It used to be Azure Nebula, but that's down. Let's see. So that would be New Year's. Yeah, we don't get captains and commanders while we're doing the winter event.
Well, I'm doing the a personal endeavor
Right.
for defeat captain's ground, so
Oh, yeah.
you know.
Captains and commanders, yeah, it looks like just before the event started, maybe? But that's 10 of them, so. We have a minute before Fast and Furious. Do I need Fast and Furious on this tune? Nah, not really.
Winter TFO.
You want to do Winter TFO?
No, I already queued for it in
Oh.
Black Golden.
Dang. I gave away a lot of recipes, Pi, and then I've been replenishing the recipes as well. And Satalia, Badgey is my friend. Badgey would never hurt me. He's not getting any closer. It's all in your imagination.
You know that would actually be funny to have a motor on it, where you have like a button on your desk where you could make it shake a tiny bit.
Oh, you're going to make me think about that for next year, aren't you? But very slowly, so it just kind of goes over a course of a couple of days.
Well, no, it's like just enough, like it'll like raise one side of it like a quarter of an inch, just enough to like make it visibly move on stream, just barely.
Probably be an easier way to put it on a couple of skateboards or board with some casters on it, and then use my foot to just slowly pull it forward. All to mess with Satalia, because she's under the misapprehension, the wrong idea that he's moving. He's not. She just thinks he is. Oh, yes, let's go up in Fast and Furious. We must get there. Run. Run, Mom, run. 31 seconds, Mom. Through the snow. Probably not going to make it. 23 seconds.
Do you change instances?
Maybe, but not intentionally. I was going to switch tunes and then I came back here. So probably wound up
Okay.
switching. Oh, there's people here. How dare they? Well, as long as I don't fall off the map, I'm fine.
One of the things that's amusing with fighting the Yeti as Krampus is that you're actually taller than the Yeti.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I've got 2 kitty cats there. They're going to win it. Unless somebody slides off the map.
There's actually an amusing thing with the cat transformation is that people who aren't good enough at it will actually end up going in very strange directions.
Yeah. There is an art to getting around the corners and not falling off the map and not sliding off things. Though we get to that point where one cat
I
has
think
made
I
the commitment to
accidentally
first place.
Krampused myself when trying to fight the Snowman Baron.
Whew! That was close. I was waiting to see if the kitty cat was going to take second place, and they were sliding. And I overcommitted and almost didn't get third. So where are you,
Okay.
Graz? Which instance? Are you in 8?
10.
10? Okay.
Yeah.
That one's full.
Yeah.
Send
Okay,
me-
that's something
send
I
me
don't
an
remember seeing
invitation. I can
before.
come join you.
I just had a message pop up saying you rescued a gingerbread council member after killing the Baron.
Oh, that is
I don't-
interesting.
I don't think you get any
That-
sort of a reward
No,
for
you don't.
that.
Everything's got to be before you kill the Baron.
Because, like, that's when you get the reward. So,
Right.
you know, no retroactive rewards.
Not that I'm aware of.
But yeah, I did get kill credit for 2 captains by killing the Yeti and then the Baron.
Okay. Do I need any more of these things? I have 26. Yeah. Yeah, I need a multiple of 6. So I need 4 more.
Oh, actually, you want to go to a different instance with the lower
Stereo here.
population in it?
Hi, Pie. Yeah, we can go to a different instance. Pick one.
Yeah,
Uh,
but
23?
23.
No, has only 9 people in it.
18's only got 5.
When and where. She was very
Okay, let's go to 18.
18 it is.
can you still hear the thing in the background?
Yeah.
Yes.
So they were sharp.
You can.
Soon, as
Yeah.
Chopper could have told you. They might have been 20.
They might have been 2. And now we can't.
Because I'm muting the thing.
Okay.
So fucking tired of Windows and its audio fuck up all the time whenever it does an update.
Yep.
Sorry for
Yeah.
swearing, but I'm just so fucking tired of Windows.
It's because
yeah.
the fact that Microsoft has software engineers who are paid to change things, and they're paid for the quantity of changes, not for whether or not they actually make things better.
Yeah, that's not a good way to incentivize engineers. Hey, the more things you change, the more we'll pay you. It's like the more lines of code you write, and then they forget to subtract for the ones you erase. So
Discord has still flipped the thing around. So my output is my
47.
It's
I
still
actually worked for a
my
company that
input
did
is
pay
my
by the
So
volume
if I
of
choose
lines
my
of code you
input,
wrote. It was not a
which
good
should
company.
be my sound, it still has my mic on it. Why?
Well,
Why Discord?
Pretend they're different?
Does it make sense on what I'm saying? You can probably not hear me now.
Yes, we can.
Now I can't hear you.
Well, that's not our problem. That's your problem.
No, I don't believe you.
So 47 Alpha Tango. I worked for a company that did data conversions from one format to another format, and that was their whole company. That's all they did is they wrote programs. And they would pay people to write the lines of code. So even if they were converting it from software A to software B and did it for 10 different companies, they would rewrite the code from scratch every single time, as opposed to just going cut and paste, boom, and make the minor changes that they would need and then test it out. So one, every first test failed because they screwed up something along the line. And where it should have taken 4 to 8 weeks, it was taking 16 to 32 weeks. And about the time I left, somebody, me, had made the suggestion, why don't you just cut and paste one to the next? Huh. Well, that's a good idea. It was an interesting company. They're gone, as you can imagine.
Well, I mean, like listening to you describe them, I just like sit here thinking it's like, so what did they do in order to justify their existence?
Who, the engineers?
No. The company as a whole.
Well, it was done for the medical business where they specifically worked on gastroenterology software, and there were maybe 100 different softwares that would record patient data, and then as they would get bought by bigger hospitals or other companies, they'd need to adjust to the more common software. So you'd need somebody to do this data conversion. And because of HIPAA and a lot of other things, it's very intricate and you can't really F it up. It was a big thing for a long time. And they started out as a brainstorm from one guy. He came up with the idea. He got the money to run the company. And then he brought in a person who'd never written a line of code in his life to be the president. They brought in somebody else who knew how to run the code but was terrible at being a leader of the people. And then they brought in a bunch of people who could actually do the work but were not paid by success. They were paid by the hour, so it was to their advantage to write. And because they didn't actually track their time, they figured each project would take 80 hours to complete. And because they weren't tracking the time, it took 80 hours until I actually timed it once. And it wasn't taking 80 hours, but they didn't believe me.
This is one of those things where it reminds me of the fact that in corporate America, they want to give everyone a salary. They don't want to give people objective-based payment. And even though objective-based payment in some industries is basically just the only logical way to do it.
That can be difficult to measure. A lot of companies think they can pay people salary because then they don't have to pay overtime, which doesn't work that way, by the way.
Well, that's the other thing is that in objective-based payment, you don't have overtime because of the fact that you never have more time than is needed to get the job done. Because like an example of this is one thing my brother does is that he it's more of a part-time job than an actual full-time job because like he doesn't do this like a daily job. But again, it's like it's not a salaried position for a reason. It's like he works assembling portable sheds. One of those companies that makes sheds where you can like you buy a shed and transport it to your backyard. And now you have a shed sitting in your backyard, completely prefabricated and all that stuff. Well, his job is assembling them. Well, he gets paid a certain amount of money for each shed that gets assembled.
Sure.
And, you know, he doesn't get paid an hourly wage or anything like that. No, he gets paid based on what he does. Whether this makes sense depends entirely on what your job is.
Yeah.
I can't hear you now.
You can't hear us now?
Thank you, Windows.
So What's the Health says objective-based payment is not possible to measure accurately in some cases, and that would be the case even without everyone and their dog trying to game whatever system you came up with. So in a way, you're right. What's the hell? Not so much from personal experience, but I know of enough stories of people who had to do, let's say, 50 sheds being built per week. And that's when you get people who get really smart and super efficient. And they will figure a way to build the 50 sheds in 3 days and then get paid for their last 2 days off because it's the same amount of pay. And of course, then their boss would be like, "No, no, you have to work 5 days." Well, fine, then we're only going to put up 10 per day.
Well, see, this is a part
Delivery.
of the reason why I described my brother's employment as functionally a part-time job is because of the fact that he is only there long enough to get the amount of work that he has been assigned finished.
Hmm.
And when the work has been finished and turned in, bye.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can
Yes.
hear you.
Yes.
Can you hear us?
Okay. Yes. Okay, I'm gonna try something. Tell me if you hear it.
Okay.
And
because
of course
again,
you can't hear
Mm.
this because
no, we can hear this.
Windows and again screwed everything up.
Well, I can hear you, Pi. Hi, Chosen. How are you doing?
Can you bear hold for a minute?
Sure.
But again, that's why it's not a salaried position, is because like he is there to get X amount of work done. As long as X amount of work gets done, his boss doesn't care how many hours he puts in.
So that should be okay. You can still hear me, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Question is, why does this not being picked up? Why is the audio on this not being picked up in my Google Chrome? That is weird. I cannot hear anything in Google Chrome. Let me just start it up again.
Chosen has a
Well,
Christmas party in a few
Huh.
minutes. Good for you.
Aw, that sounds fun.
What the hell, Google Chrome? What the hell are you doing? You can still
Well,
hear me, right?
Yeah, we can
yes.
still hear you.
Oh, you
Another way of looking at that, though, is that it's an incentive to get the work done as quickly and efficiently as possible because, you have 2 buildings to assemble today. As soon as you get done, you can go home for
Yeah,
the day.
exactly.
actual-
Oh, nobody is here yet. Is it an online party, Chosen? And don't forget, we have our online holiday party this Saturday, 7 a.m. to 10 a.m., 1 p.m. to 4 p.m., all times Eastern Standard, and 7 p.m. till 10 p.m. on Saturday evening.
Can you hear me?
Time to test Kaskari.
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, Pi.
Can I get like 5 minutes just to test if shit is working? Sorry.
29,
Do you want us to be
28,
quiet or something?
27.
No, just ask me. Can you? Okay, you can hear me, and you can. Yes.
Yes,
Can you
we
hear
can hear-
this? Now Chrome has turned off the audio again.
I cannot hear whatever you were asking us if we could hear it.
Can you hear anything?
Yes.
I can't.
You can
Really?
hear me, right?
I can
Pi.
hear him.
I can hear Pi, but I can't hear whatever the background was.
Okay, so you can only hear my voice right now.
Correct.
Yes.
Thank you.
What's the hell says, I can't be paid on objective basis. I'm sitting
Thank you.
in a guard shack. The only other living thing here is a potted plant in the lobby. No one broke in, so that's good. Yes, that is good.
Thank you for testing.
See, what's the hell? That's a great example of a job that needs to be based on hours because they're actually paying you to be there a certain number of hours.
That was weird.
It's like actually like being there 5 hours or however long is the objective.
It is still weird when I look at Discord, right?
Mm-hmm.
It says my input is set to my microphone and my output is set to my headset. What? That doesn't make any sense.
In Discord.
In Discord,
Yeah.
when I look at my audio settings for voice, it says my input is my microphone and my output is my headset.
That's how it's supposed
Yeah,
to be.
that is what it
No.
is. Yeah, I'm looking
Yeah.
at mine.
No.
Pi. My
My
input.
output, my output should be my microphone.
No. Out means it's going from the computer to the headset. Input means it's going into the computer.
Yeah.
So in
Yeah.
Discord,
So
your input is the microphone's going into Discord, and what you're hearing is the output from Discord to your headset.
Okay, then I'm
yeah.
just reading this wrong because everything else, if it's input, that is what I get in,
Well, it's what you put
and
in,
output is what I send out.
yes. Hmm.
No. No.
Yes, in
Output.
every other IT world, whatever is input is something coming in, and output is what I'm sending out.
Yeah.
No.
And
No,
if
no.
Out, uh,
It's
uh,
what comes out of the computer, not what comes out of you.
yeah,
yeah.
but that's everything else in the world, then Discord is wrong. Because
Discord
in
is more
my
like
world,
stereo equipment, where your
because
input would be your tuner or your turntable going into the
Yeah.
amplifier.
yeah, yeah,
Okay.
but then
So
then it's just me that is weird because
My, my,
in every other aspect of IT, I input is what I'm getting.
no. A when you hear input device, that is referring to something like a keyboard, a mouse, stuff stuff that's sending a signal to the computer.
he's probably thinking of like email, like inbox, outbox sort of thing, which that's
Yeah.
a completely different concept than
Yeah.
Okay,
audio
but
devices.
but now you cannot hear anything except my voice, right?
Correct.
Right.
Thank you.
So 47 says inputs are mics, keyboards, mice.
Yeah. And pretty much yeah. Right. Pretty much inputs are stuff that's sending a signal in some way to the computer. Keyboard, mouse,
Yeah, but then I'm
my
just reading, then
drawing
I'm just
tablet.
understanding things wrong because when I look at my input list, my input is my microphone.
See,
Yeah.
one thing I've noticed with multifunction devices is that Windows will sometimes get confused and like put it in like only input and only output, despite it actually having both functions.
Yeah. So I have a device that a webcam that has a built-in mic.
Yeah.
But sometimes the just were saying, "Hey, are you wanting this as an input device?" I'm like, "No."
But no, Mom, I was listening to that guy reading the Christmas Carol of Charles.
Yes.
That is what I was listening to.
Who was reading it?
A streamer.
Oh.
So every year on the 24th, he reads the entire Charles Dickens A Christmas Carol on stream. And then afterwards, when he's done, they go to Discord and they watch the Muppet Show Christmas Carol.
Muppet Christmas Carol is one of the better versions.
Yeah, but he reads the entire Charles Dickens Christmas carols, and then they go to his Discord, and then they see the Muppets a Christmas Carol Charles Dickens, right? With what's his
Michael
face?
Michael Caine.
Michael Caine, yes.
I was reading recently that he still considers that one of his happy or funnest roles he ever did.
And then there's like 20 people on the Discord watching the Muppets Carol, Christmas Carol.
Nothing wrong with that. Speaking of things to do, we still are planning on doing Star Wars Holiday Special on Friday night this week.
Okay.
So Drunken Heretic has it through not MST3K, through Rift Tracks. So I need to double check that he will be there. Otherwise, I'm going to have to go get a copy of it. Ugh.
I was playing Star Trek the other day in Winter Wonderland, and I was like, damn, my fans and my computer, they're like whining crazy. And then I took off my headset, and they were like silent.
There's something
What
in
the hell? Then it's the wind in the Winter Wonderland that apparently I turned up the volume, so I'm hearing the wind, the breeze in the game, and I thought it was my computer's fans that was. So it's like, why are they suddenly going crazy? And I was looking at I have like a display showing, my GPU fan, how fast they're running, and the heat of my GPU, and everything was like normal. right? I couldn't understand what the wind was, and then after a few days, found out that it was actually the wind blowing in Winter Wonderland.
Oh, that is funny. I've done things where they're trying to show, positional, so the audio is clearly on one side than the other side.
I think.
And I'll just rip my headset off going, what was that? What was that?
Oh, one of the things I've seen a few YouTubers do recently, just for the lulz, to troll the people listening to the video, is to put one of those fire alarm beeps as a sort of like something to add texture to the audio in the YouTube video.
No, thank you.
Oh, hi. Oh, hold on a minute.
I'll be right back.
Okie doke. This is taking us a while to fill up the offering pit here. Spatial audio, thank you. Seems like a cool concept, but gosh, is it annoying to use. Turn that off and just stick to normal stereo output. So, my upbringing, my dad was an audio engineer for a company that at the time was Electro Voice, and people like Paul Klipsch and a few others worked there. So back before stereo was a big thing, we would get these audio test records, where you could make the sound move around with various systems and speakers. Before
Electro
everybody
Voice, don't they still do mics?
Yeah, they still make mics. That actually was their original thing. But as I'm sure you know, mics and speakers are very intricately related. And then they started doing the components in between. So that's the kind of music or kind of equipment we grew up with.
I know a DJ that streams on Twitch.
Yeah?
And then sometimes he says, let's do a stereo test. And then he says, left channel. And then he turns up the right channel. And then he says, right channel. Then he turns up the left channel. And then everybody's just like, what the fuck is going on? And and it's an old joke, right?
Yeah.
And there's so many people falling for that joke. It's so funny.
That would mess with me. I'm slow somewhat on jokes. It's like, it's a joke. Oh, yeah, funny, humorous. Aha. So back in the 40s and 50s, there would be vinyl discs of various audio things just to test out your systems, like trains or jets launching or taking off or landing. And there would be an entire disc just of that stuff. And I'm sure we had some of it. Oops.
It's the same thing when you test like your Dolby surround system at home, right? You send a test tone around, or I remember when I had to test my. Sorry, I have to blow my nose. Sorry.
No problem.
When usually I had to set up my audio surround sound at home. Instead of having like a test tone, I took the gunfight in Matrix.
Oh.
The first movie when they came in with all the pillars, and that was my audio test for my surround sound.
That'd be fun.
Or the roar with the dinosaur from Jurassic Park.
Yep.
That was my way of testing if it's calibrated correctly.
Yeah. One of the last discs we ever got when they were still discs was, can't remember the name of the Sound Lab. But they had redone Jurassic Park and one other really good audio piece and made sure that you would get the spatial effect for quadrophenia. What was it called? Not stereo. Quad systems, 4 speakers. And you were supposed to track the dinosaur around the room if it was set up correctly. Let's see, the engagement team on one of our all-hands teams meetings once did a joke and did a mic check just did a roll call for people whose names were Mike, as in Mike check. Good. I like people who have good senses of humor. Obviously, I'm not one. I have a good sense of humor. I just don't know when things are a joke.
The mic test?
Mike check.
Mic here? Mic test? Mic test?
I need to run down and get some water in just a moment.
But damn, I'm full of Christmas dinner or Christmas food. Ugh.
I made the Flammkuchen, which was meh. I made it right. It's just kind of meh. I don't know what I missed on. But I'll learn. Ooh.
But it's so funny, people playing Winter Wonderland and they're just running to kill them, and then they can't understand why their Snow Overlord is not popping.
Yeah,
And then you have to tell them, well, you just don't speed run the map because you're gonna fail every time.
Fail, but you gotta wait for somebody to do it. Graz, I will take you up on that mysterious dark liquid in just a moment. As soon as I have 25 seconds here, we're not gonna get it all. I'll be lucky if I can kill this fish.
That's right, they pop twice here.
Well, I did manage to verify that the Gummy Kaskari does count for defeat Captain's Ground.
Oh, nice, nice. If you get a good enough.
Obviously, there's the question of whether or not you personally get kill credit and not the other players. That could be an issue.
It should be a shared one though, because it's. Well, you're not really a team though, are you?
Now, if you're actually manually teamed with other players, that could be different.
You would, yeah. Hey, I'm gonna grab some
Snort,
water.
I think the Yeti and the Snort does count as a kill.
No, it's not.
As a captain.
Yeah, they do. I'll be
yeah,
right back.
I already brought that one up. Yeah, because that's something I've been testing. I just happen to have a defeat Captain's Ground thing. It's time to see what I can defeat in the Winter Wonderland that counts as a captain.
Not even sure if the cyborg in Ice of Tides count as a captain.
Snorg Queen counts. None of the other ones is captain rank. The at best the other ones are commander rank, which will give you dozens of commanders, but not captains. Let's see here. The Gingerbread Village thing, the Snowman Invader guy, because of the fact that it's scripted to be a fight between the Snowman Invader and the Snowconian, the Snowconian gets kill credit, not you.
The Great Grand Campiri.
Also, that guy doesn't count because of the fact that you don't actually get kill credit for him.
No, because he spawns or he moves away.
Yeah, it's he's forced to run away and forced to run away again. He doesn't get KO'd. So, no kill credit. The Winter TFO is actually good because of the fact that it has the Baron at the end and the Yeti, and both of those count. The only thing... What have I not tested yet? Yeah, that's pretty much everything. Yeah. It's the main snowball fight. I'm pretty sure that the giant snowman that pops up on the ice lake, I think that would count as a captain, and you could presumably get several of them. But, that is actually something that I have in years past managed to get 4 or more runs of, because of the fact that, Okay, so this particular one I seem to be essentially soloing Krempiri at the moment, and when he spawned presence, he put out 3 green and 1 blue.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Oh, Krempiri. Where's Krempiri? Krempiri, where are you? I need presents.
This one, I don't see any other players here, so yeah.
Which
this one's
are
kind
you
of
in?
I'm also quite alone on this one. There's 2 other people.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. This is really jumped down. I'm gonna switch over to instance 11. We just got like 20 people in it.
Shut up, Neelix. I'm standing like next to him. Let's make a
Shut
let's
the
make a
heck
tasty treat.
up, Neelix.
The Cranberry has been
Tight of ice
No,
area.
Neelix. I would actually rather not make a tasty treat.
Die, Neelix, die.
Yeah, it's like the current instance I'm in, getting gingerbread people saved is going to be practically impossible.
Well, it doesn't always generate a ton of them.
Now he's
No,
mad at me.
but when you're soloing it,
Oh,
you
so you're
just
doing Crampiri, not the TFO. I thought you were trying to do the
Yeah.
TFO.
Well,
Switch to different instruments.
I was going to do the TFO, that then it occurred to me that I could just wait a little bit. Because like I went to test the big snowman fight. Because like I have reason to believe it will work, but
it
you know,
should work.
I went to
just-
properly.
Easy to kill the snowman.
Okay, that's a screenshot.
What?
I just got a myself frozen as the Crampiri.
Ooh. Stop killing him so fast. I need the presents. We're killing this guy so fast he's not dropping goodies. Where'd he go?
There's like 2 people. Me and another guy at.
There's 3
Attacking
Crampiris.
the-
No wonder this guy's dying so fast.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah, but as a result, he's not doing presents.
That's why I think
Oh.
he's way OP.
Yeah. I mean, 1 Crampiri against, or, you know. Where'd he go?
That's the fun of it.
There he is. Oh,
it's-
yeah, now
you
he
gotta
drops
coordinate.
presents. They're all green. Thank you. Oh, there's a blue one. Stay away from that blue present. I need it. Oh, it's grass. Grass, stay away from that blue present.
Haha, now he's not aggroing me anymore. Nah, 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 nah.
I was trying to shoot him with the gauntlet on again. Doesn't work that way very well.
I have actually wanted them to do a reskin of those things so that you could actually like use them as melee weapons.
The elves?
No. The a Klingon fishing gauntlet.
Oh, no, those would be fun.
Like it looks like you have a giant hunk of sharpened metal stuck to your hand. Why wouldn't it count as a weapon, right?
It should be
I'm
fun.
going to get
I
that
mean-
bad, guys. Have a good
Night,
one.
night, Taz.
Bye.
If I don't talk
Night,
to you
Taz.
tomorrow, have a Merry Christmas.
Too late, he's
He's
gone. But especially since it's designed by Klingons, you know.
Yeah.
Well, also is that they show you punching holes in ice with it, so you know, punching holes in bones, sure, that would
Sure.
work too, right?
The mad
Wow, that is like the worst score I've ever seen for Crampiri. Two trinkets. Like I KO'd him twice by using the Krampus transformation, and like that's like the entirety of my score.
But you get stuff throughout it too, don't you? It's not just all at
Only
the
if
end.
you have people opening the presents. When you're soloing it, you can't have people opening the presents because not only will you have the Krampus slap you, which, okay, like I mentioned before, sometimes you can get lucky and the Krampus, due to his animation cycling, will take a break for a second and just laugh at you. Okay. However, when you're soloing it, you also have the tortured elves slapping you with chunks
Yeah.
of coal. Which is how I got frozen, is that it was actually the tortured elves pelting me with chunks of coal after Crampiri already got driven away. I got frozen after Crampiri ran away.
Yep.
because the tortured elves were constantly pelting me.
Well, yeah, it's like the snowman army that I'm about to go set up for. They'll knock you out. They'll just keep hitting you and hitting you and hitting you. Even with like
There's-
Shaved Ice Gateway and a few others.
This is part of the reason why I say to use that old Jim Hadar armor, because the regen rate on that is so ridiculously high that
Let's see, what about that?
you basically need to get insta killed or it won't freeze you. But you know, I was getting ready for that, so hey. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go to a high population instance because I want to do the at least 2 instances. And I'm currently in a low pop instance, and being in a low pop instance, I'll probably be one of the people who takes a relatively long amount of time. So I'm going to go to a high population instance so that I can clear it and then move on. Because I still need 2 more captain kills for my endeavor.
This is so dumb. Oh well.
What are you doing?
Please, you.
No, it's just my inventory is over full, right?
I would never
It's
know
full.
about a full inventory. Just it's
It
never
is full.
happened to me.
Then I went over to buy out my fragments, and I have 5.
Mm-hmm.
But I couldn't because it's
Inventory's
over
full.
full.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, we have 3 people here spawn camping the army.
Okay.
Yeah, I can guess how long this is going to take. And
Not
one of them
long.
also put down a shaved ice turret.
Oh, I won't put. Oh, I don't drop mine until like the moment before. But this tune just has the gun, nothing else.
Well, on this
And-
character, I have Flurry and the Krampus transformation. So, you know, I'm not using the Krampus transformation to fight the army. That's just not a good idea.
So there's 2 people down on that side, me over here. So we'll be good on this.
Okay, someone threw down a gumdrop mine
Those are-
and the mortar launcher. Yeah, they are making sure these guys die.
Yeah, well, that's kind of the point, isn't it?
Oh, I know. I'm just making a list of all of the things that the people in this instance have done to make sure that the snowmen die immediately.
I'm
Gum-
gonna take a break and get something to drink
get
and
something to
smoke,
drink.
and I'll be right back.
We'll be here.
Yeah, because like I'm looking at this, trying to figure out the best orientations because you know I want to hit the part of the group that's not going to be hit by something else.
I do like the gumdrops. Those are nice, but you can only put 1 down at a time. And it'd be nice if you could lay down like 5 or 6 of them and just.
Also, it's a transphasic bomb, not a mine, so they don't immediately detonate because things stepped on them. Wow. Yeah, that went as quickly as I was expecting it to. None of them even turned to shoot at me because they died so fast.
No, some turned to shoot at me. That's okay. I'll go over into the other group. To answer your question, pie, no.
Okay, we're already up to 56 in this instance.
We're at
Nice.
61 because we took out the big army. I'm coming up here to the second group. But there's a guy running faster than me, so they may be done before I get up there.
73. Have these
75,
2 guys here.
9. 82. 95.
I'm heading to the lake
Me too.
because we're almost done.
And you're testing out to see if that counts as a kill, right?
Yeah, because I definitely need to be on the lake when the big guy shows up. And you know what? The numbers are telling me it's time.
Yep. No, absolutely.
94.
It's 8, 9. There's a Crampiri here. Is that you?
I actually went to an instance
Oh,
that didn't have any of my friends in it.
Oh man, this guy's dying fast. Okay, this guy's done. Decent quantity of loot.
A different person popped the Crampiri transformation before me, so I'm not even going to bother using it in this instance. All right. Okay, so I got a nice amount of trinkets for that one. I think 8.
Oh, that is nice.
I did not get kill credit, but that could be because the other player
Switch
did
instances.
too much damage.
I think I'm in 13.
I'm going to instance 18 because it only has 3 people in it. It's like It's like I got a lot of score because I killed a bunch of snowmen, but I think that because he had the one person using the Crampiri thing, that guy got all of the kill credit for the boss and not the rest of us.
Yeah. All right, so I hit my 20 snowball fights. Yay!
Okay, so I'm not the only person here at the army. Like they were not formed up. They were chasing someone who wasn't me. I haven't seen who it was yet, though.
Hey, I don't have to do any more of the snowball fights. Now it's just for fun. So I just have to finish the mine, and the tides of ice.
I have to say, having the Tholian toy and the microvirus are actually like major helps here because they actually aggro the snowmen.
I am launching for the
another
TFO.
thing that for reasons that has never made sense to me is that if you throw down a flare device, the snowmen will shoot at it. Yeah, that device from that one Gamma Quadrant mission that is not actually all that great, but like for some reason it aggroes snowmen.
Okay. I wonder if any of the other ground devices would work. There's there's one that gets them interested and focused on you and not paying attention. Sorry, focused on a object. A crystalline spike, maybe? It's an older device.
Well, it's like the majority of the kit modules and devices you just can't use in the Winter Wonderland.
Right.
The flare device, for whatever reason, you can, and a lot of people think that the reason it works like that is just a developer oversight. The developers just didn't, program it to work right.
Yeah, sure.
Which is the reason why the snowmen are throwing snowballs at it when normally nothing attacks it.
I'd try it out, but I know I don't have it on this tune. Who's talking about whipped cream? Hang on, I have to go back up and see who made that comment about whipped cream. Whipped cream would be good right now. But I'm going to get plenty of whipped cream tomorrow. Let's see, where is it? Oh, it's up there. Okay.
Well, okay, so I did a Krampus transformation to kill the snowman boss on the lake, and yeah, that counted as a captain kill.
Yay! Saved a freezing gingerbread man. I have all the candies I could possibly ever need.
All right, going to 22. Oh, okay,
I got
that
my
was
ginger helper. Yay! I got another one done. I just need to finish the mine, and the tides of ice. Yay!
22 is empty. 23. Okay, 23 is at 58.
Woohoo! You saved a freezing gingerbread man!
Gingerbread would be really good right now.
Oh, that was bizarre. I just realized that when I did the map transfer, I hadn't actually Crampiri'd. And when I was transferred, I looked like my regular character model, but I still had the Crampiri powers.
Oh, that's cool.
So actually, I saw my character do like the Crampiri chain thing from her hand.
Lag can be our friend.
No, it's not a lag artifact. It's just a quirk of the way doing a map transfer works. Because like the game just forgets that you use the transformation, at least visually.
Did I not pick up my recipe? No, I got my recipe. Okay. Even without a Crampiri, the Snow Baron... Oh no, there was a Crampiri here. That explains it. Alright, who made a comment about whipped cream? You need very ripe... No, that's... No. What's the hell? It's the other Flammkuchen. It's the one with the onions and the bacon. But the Flammkuchen with the plums, I kind of like it when it's on the sour side. You know, really, even plums when they're super ripe aren't sweet. So that's why I've got the streusel topping on it. And I didn't make it this year when the plums were in season. I should have. That stuff is good. Oh, I could go eat some more pie. Where am I? Where am I? Oh, I need to be over there. Okay. But yeah, there's no plums in season right now, so no Flammkuchen.
I mean, you could use frozen plums, I guess.
You kind of need the skin on them. I've never had a recipe where you peel the skin off of them, and frozen plums tend to get really mushy. So have you ever had a Flammkuchen? It's like a not really super sweet cake base, but not like an American cake. It's more dense. And then you cut the plums into like eighth-inch slices, or sorry, eighths of a plum, and you leave the skin on, and you just arrange them in rows. And
It sounds like fruit cake.
yeah, except it's fresh fruit cake. It's cake with fruit in it. You could do it with apples almost as easily.
Yes. Okay, so this time, the hard way we killed the Snoverlord. There was like 4 or 5 of us, and let's see here. Oh, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I got the third place reward for this one. So, you know. Anyway, I got kill credit that time. Yee.
Okay.
So the Snoverlord, you can get kill credit if you don't have someone else just like gank it and
Okay.
kill it before you get a chance to shoot at it adequately. And well, also this means that I got trinkets for being a participant in 3 different Snoverlord kills. That's been a thing since the first version of this event, quite frankly. It's like, I can kill it in this zone, swap zones until you find one where it hasn't been killed yet. Kill that one too.
Yeah, absolutely. And since it's got 12 minutes of it, you've got plenty of time to jump between them. The last one I went to, no, but it had just started and we still got it done with adequate time. It's not the way I wanted to go. I want to go that way. All right, how many pies did I eat? Did I break my top of 13? 12.
Yeah, like counting the number of rewards you get is something I do because like it gives you a measure of how much your personal contribution was counted towards the zone-wide event.
Makes sense.
Because like if you are someone who shows up just enough to shoot one snowman, or do like one volley of weapon fire in the boss's general direction, well, like the minimum participation credit is 4 trinkets, bare minimum. That's just for you showed up and did something once. The best is 12. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's like with the Crystalline Catastrophe, where it had like leaderboard of first place, second place, third place, etc. Yeah, it's like the snowball fight event. Like if you're the first place, you get 12 trinkets for that. and it goes down pretty quickly after that. It's like I think it's like 12, 8, 6, and then 4. Something like that.
Oops, there we go. I had 100 snow or ornament fragments.
Oh yeah.
That was nice. There's a quick 25 more things. So now I've got 200 of almost everything except for the incense and the Andorian sleigh bells. Not that I need them for anything, but I wanted to have enough to get some of the winter stuff.
Anyone want a cherry Eppo?
No, nobody wants a cherry Eppo.
Don't you want an Eppo?
No, I don't
Oh, that-
want an Eppo friend. Thank you very much.
Oh, that's right. They're bound to characters, so I can't sell them so that other players can eat them.
They are yours. But the kiosk is right there. If you don't want them, you can trade them in.
No, actually, it's like it's still at the pup stage, so I need to give it back to the Eppo researcher to upgrade it.
Oh, where did I get that?
I do wish there was the option to hide all of the dialogue options for things you can't do right now.
Like what?
Well, like raise cherry Eppo pup. This one is a dialogue option you can choose because you actually have the cherry Eppo pup. Then there's the ones for all of the other cherry Eppo breeding cycle stages that you can't do right now, but they're still in the list anyways.
Ah, I see what you mean, yeah.
And also the ones for like all of the other flavors of Eppo that aren't cherry flavored, because I don't have any of those on this character, but I still have to scroll through the list and scroll past the ones that I don't have the ability to use.
Well, it's not that tedious. All right, we got those done.
Yeah, it's like you can make the argument. It's like, oh, it's fine. It's no big deal. This is true, but that also doesn't make it a good thing.
Let's see which instance is full. Graz, are you still in the game?
I am.
Which instance are you in? And are you doing Tide of Ice?
I'm going to do Tide of Ice. Let's see here. What instance are you in?
I'm back,
I'm
by the
in
way.
18. But there's a couple that have got like 20 players. We could probably join a... Well, actually, 18 might be our best one.
I'm back, by the way.
18's 3 players.
Well, I don't want one with 3 players. Change instance. Looks like it moved me. I'm in 11 now.
11.
Oh, dang it.
Oh, yeah, 11's the same one that I'm in. Okay.
That's what it says. Do you want me to send you an invitation, Grass?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Are you going Tide of Ice?
Yeah, you gonna join us, Pi?
Assimilated snowmen are approaching the gates
Sure.
of Winter
Sent you an
Wonderland. They
invitation.
will arrive in
Thank
1
you.
minute.
And you're already here, you said, Marhockman?
Are you the person wearing a choo-choo shirt and carrying a lollipop?
No.
Oh.
Nope.
But one of the people on my friends list is. Wait, who is this?
I've got on a Discovery type uniform, a red Riker, and nothing else.
Oh, that was Arcane Flame Pony.
Ah. No, in real life I don't have it on today, but I do have a real life choo-choo shirt, but that's it.
Yeah, we know you love the choo-choos.
So the band I'm currently into is called Electric Callboy, and one of their more recent songs is Techno Train. And it's, harsh, heavy metal, so a lot of the screaming and bellowing and stuff like that, and pretty heavy. And then it gets to the chorus at the middle of the song where you've got all these guys, heavy metal guys, singing, choo 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 choo, we're riding on the techno train. And there's nothing sillier than watching a bunch of heavy metal people and club people running around singing choo 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 choo.
One of the more interesting things I've heard someone do as a idea for a YouTube video was a guy who does like heavy metal singing, singing random hymns.
Oh, that'd be good.
Because, like, it's one of those things where it's like he's putting in this sort of, emphasis, but different song.
Well, last night Satalia sent me a link to Twisted Sister doing Oh, come all ye faithful? Yeah.
Which
was great. I was singing to my dogs. We were getting into it.
Well,
Thank you
so
for
someone
coming.
who's a good vocalist can often do a variety of styles.
Oh, yeah.
Like one person who's been getting quite a lot of attention recently is a VTuber who uses the name Iron Mouse.
Oh, I don't. I know the name because my son references that person, but I don't know
Yeah.
who it is.
Well, Iron Mouse is someone who likes doing pop music, but has like formal training as a soprano
All
for
sets have been breached on the right lane.
an opera.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah,
know. I'm in
Crimson
the right
Pew.
lane. Oh, the blue lozenge lane. I'm dying. Keep freezing up on it.
I am guarding the gold sphere.
Yeah, I just got overwhelmed.
Snowmen are coming down Crimson Cube, Gold Sphere, and Blue Lozenge lanes.
I like a band that I discovered actually on Facebook some weeks ago called Clan Phonics. They
I
make some weird.
never heard of them. I've been
I-
listening to the Wolfgang
I've-
twins, which
I've heard of people referencing them because they just want to make fun of them.
I like Clan Phonics because they actually use like
Snowmen are
normal,
coming down Crimson
like
Cube, Gold Sphere, and Blue
pots
Lozenge
and
lanes.
pans and
Oh, neat.
weird things like.
Well, Disbrew likes to make fun of them because of the fact that one of the members of their band actually plays a pair of scissors as his musical instrument of choice.
Yeah.
Cube, Gold Sphere,
It's
and
weird,
Blue
but
Lozenge
they actually make quite good music, or experimental music. But like you said, a pair of scissors or whatever, or yeah.
Snowmen are coming down Crimson Cube, Gold Sphere, and Blue Lozenge lanes.
I will say YouTube's
I
made
think
it possible to hear different kinds of music.
I'm gonna go to the middle of the
Okay.
fort and just be there because now the middle or the second row has also
I see
been.
that.
Well, I mean, I managed to hold the line in the gold sphere, but I see red lozenge is not going well, or red cube. Oh, yeah, I can see them all the way at the gateway now.
The pie's down here at the gateway.
Snowmen are coming down Gold
I'm going to keep hold them off as long as I can.
The red one, the red lane needs one of the. No, that has been fixed. It was one of the turrets that were broken,
Try and
but
go
it's
get
been
some of those
repaired.
fixed after we get this handled a little bit. Okay. It's doing better.
No, it's broken again.
I'm heading up there.
No, it was just. I was just, what I can see from here.
Mm-hmm.
You know, having the macro virus and the Atholian drone to distract them is surprisingly good.
It is, yeah.
But I'm still saying it's cheating.
Yeah, and your point?
Just think it's cheating.
It's taking advantage of an opportunity presented in
Still-
the game.
Still cheating.
If you're not cheating, you're not
It
trying.
is. Because if
we-
you can
we are
only
u-
use. The idea of Winter Wonderland is that you can only use Winter Wonderland items.
Yeah, but as we've mentioned before, it's like the most critical decision you can make in Winter Wonderland is your choice of body armor.
Well, body armor has not made a difference. I'll have to try
Because
some.
then they might well just put in disruptors as everything in your whatever other abilities you have, and I can put up my minefield and everything.
Well, like the
Well,
choice of
mine's-
body armor is what determines how long it takes you to get KO'd.
Yeah, but still, the award, the weapons you use and your kit frame and whatever, that should only be in. Yeah, that's just me.
Okay, so
think
What's
it's
the Hell
taken the-
asks, how do you tune scissors? And Ho Hell says, you make the scissors sound sharp. Yes, you do make the scissors sound sharp. And, but the thing is, for making the scissors, all you need is a whetstone, because you can either make the sound slightly higher because you make it sharp, or you can use the whetstone the other way and make it slightly lower because it would be flat. But Sorry. Sorry. Music jokes.
Okay, I moved to blue lozenge because it seems that gold sphere stopped having things spawn.
Yeah, it does that sometimes. Somebody's up there. Are you fixing that one? What's the hell?
Snowmen are coming down all four
But no one has escaped
Sorry.
so far, so
Oh,
that's
it.
good.
Grass. Grass was there. I said, what's the hell in my grass?
I'm seeing 40 escaped at the moment.
Yes, but you're not in this instance then. Because there's only 557
I
down,
see.
657 down, and 0.
Okay, well, the instance I'm in, we have 81 and 40.
Oh, no.
Snowmen are coming down
Thought I was in the
Crimson
same
Cube,
instance you
Gold
were
Sphere,
in.
and Blue Lozenge Lanes.
I see 694 and 0.
Yeah, 95. Use a kid drone, and the dot drone as well can even use a flare device. Yeah, we were talking about the flare
Snowmen are
earlier.
coming down Crimson Cube, Gold
Flare's
Sphere, and
bizarre.
Blue
Like
Lozenge Lanes.
what it does doesn't feel like it should be working, but you know it's been that way the entire time it's existed.
Snowmen are coming down Crimson Cube, Gold Sphere, and Blue Lozenge Lanes.
Shoot. It's just
Oh,
two more and then the Snorg.
my turret is going good.
Okay. Trying to pick them off as they're coming down the lane.
Yeah. People are focusing. A lot of people are focusing on the right side and they forget about the left side.
I'm genuinely not sure how many people are in this one other than myself.
There's a lot of people in this one today.
Snowmen are coming down Crimson Cube, Gold Sphere,
Because like when I
and
came
Blue
in,
Lozenge
I had other people in the instance, but I don't see any of them at the moment. I was like, why is the left side not going anywhere? And like, oh wait, you know what? I don't think there's anyone there.
Cube, Gold Sphere, and Blue Lozenge Lanes.
We're keeping it down. Zero has escaped
Don't
so far.
jinx us!
Sorry.
Flurry, one of the oldest snow guns and still one of the best.
Oh, yeah. Though, personally, I'm loving the Red Riker Caramel Assault. It's still my favorite one.
I mean, in terms of looking cool, sure.
Snowmen are coming down Crimson
Gonna
Cube,
freeze here.
Gold Sphere, and Blue Lozenge Lanes.
Oh, yesterday they were showing Beverly Hills Cop, the first one. Damn,
Oh.
I love that movie.
That is fun movie.
Yeah. You were lying your asshole.
Snowmen are coming down Crimson Cube, Gold Sphere, and Blue Lozenge Lanes.
Looks like I'm going to need Krampus to 1v1 the Snorg Queen.
Oh, one escape, damn it.
Snowmen are
Darn!
coming down Crimson Cube,
Pie!
Gold Sphere,
How
and Blue
how did you
Lozenge
let that
Lanes.
happen?
I don't know.
Yes, I blame you personally.
Alright. Let's see if we can do this one here.
Well, then again, we almost have like 1,000 that have
I know,
spawned.
I
Like,
know. It's a crazy number. 971 right now. Well, probably more than 1,000 have spawned. We just haven't killed them all.
and Red is one of those flying one. Here she comes.
Snowmen are coming down all four lanes.
Oh, we only have to get like 5 more. We broke 1,000. Yay.
Snowmen are coming down Crimson
I
Cube,
still like the
Gold
Nerf
Sphere,
gun.
and Blue Lozenge Lanes.
I like the sound effect.
It is
on
a
the
really
Nerf gun.
cool looking one, yeah. All right, well, I soloed the Snorg Queen. End result was like 160 and 66, though.
We had 1,011 and 1 escaped, so not bad. Snowmen can consider themselves lucky that the Mars android won't work in Wonderland. Why? What would the Mars android do?
He uses a thermal pistol.
Ah,
Yeah, because like they brought that out about the same time as they had that thermal pistol device added to the game. So they just gave the Mars android the thermal pistol as its assigned weapon. Although actually, now that I
Oh.
think, but the thermal pistol thing was actually like, something from Star Trek Picard anyway. So you know, maybe it was actually like something they used in the show.
Now the crime period. maybe also do the TFO afterwards.
That's fine with me. I need to increase my collection of recipes. I helped a couple of people get recipes on all of theirs.
I have to say, it's like several of those recipes are actually things that outside the event are actually highly sought after.
Like what?
Because, well, I mean, like it gives you a combat buff.
Yeah,
It's
but do you know
it's a
which
layer
recipes?
of combat buff that's well, you just like read what the recipe makes to just
So you're talking about the
see.
foods then. Let's see.
Yeah.
Jum to fudge is hit points with shield capacity glazed ham.
What? Can you use the shotgun in Winter Wonderland?
No? Are you talking about the Zephram Cochran shotgun? I don't think you
Your
can.
shotgun.
Mine? I've got Red Riker.
It looks like a real weapon
Yeah.
because the fact that it's based off of something that is in fact a real
Is that a
weapon.
Winter Wonderland item?
Yeah, it is.
Yes.
It's from last year.
It's a reference to one of the old holiday movies where some kid
Christmas
has
Story.
as his Christmas Story. Like one of the characters, what his greatest ambition was to get a BB gun for Christmas.
Oh, wow.
So-
I
so-
didn't
Red
know.
Rider.
So
BB
it's
gun.
designed to look like a real BB gun.
And that's why every now and then, when you're firing it, you'll
Is
get
that
a pair
is
of
that from?
dorky glasses that appear, because the character had dorky glasses.
Can people stand still when you get aggro? God damn it, man.
No.
It's like then you put down a turret and then a person get aggro and then they move all the way away. So all the stuff you put down is for no use.
Well, I mean, you know.
When was that introduced? I've never seen it.
Red Riker? Years. It's
Uh,
been years.
Last year at least.
2 or 3 years. I don't remember exactly which one. It's actually one of those where I personally consider it to be not one of the better ones in terms of raw damage because it's basically a sniper rifle and has all of the problems that, sniper rifles have outside the Winter Wonderland.
Well, the damage
Since it's-
is...
I like my Impaler. Like
The
Impaler's also a sniper rifle.
I know, but I like the Impaler.
It's got good vision.
I have it on 2 tunes and I love it.
I mean, honestly, those like the one that I've always found to be the most interesting in terms of like strategy is actually Avalanche.
Which one's Avalanche?
The other one from the first batch of snow weapons. Avalanche basically works like a blast assault. Like you choose a target, you charge up, and then boom.
Gosh darn it, I can't open this present. Stupid Crampiri.
The thing
Thank
with
you, other
Avalanche
Crampiri.
though is that when you are doing bosses, especially the Snowman Overlord on the lake, if you time the secondary right, it will obliterate his minions.
Yeah, true.
It actually does that better than Flurry does. I mean, like, yes, with Flurry, you just like hold fire on the secondary until the minions spawn, fire the secondary. It'll at least kill some of them, and so on. But like Avalanche can like almost wipe out the entire group. That's the only thing it's good for. Because, like, if you try charging the secondary and someone else kills whatever you're shooting at, haha, you wasted your time. And you can get knocked down while charging the secondary, which sucks. And you see where this is going.
Are you red? Are the red presents you need, Mom, or what?
Red and blue. I got one red, so I'm happy.
There's a blue here. Oh, somebody picked it up.
That's okay, I'll take the green. It's okay. If I get 1 or 2 each time, I'm going to do fine. I'll get them done. I just won't get it done on every account. That
Yeah.
would be one thing I changed. 33 of each color is a lot.
I made a list of, or a YouTube video going through the list of all of the winter event weapons, which I think I did that last year. They didn't actually add any new weapons this year. They just added the Crampiri transformation.
Yeah.
Anyway, though, but Yeah, it's like several of them have weird limitations and downsides that you need to carefully take into consideration when using them in order to, use them effectively.
Or you can
Like
be
the
like me and just, oh, that one's fun. I'm going to do that one,
there's the big one, which
which is fun.
its firing mechanism is actually quite good. It really is. It's just that the primary fire has terrible range. You just need to keep that in mind when using it, and it's fine. The funny thing with the big one is that the secondary fire seems to have a 30-meter range, but the primary fire is maybe 20, or maybe as little as 15. I'm not sure exactly.
Only pick
I will
up your
actually-
presents.
I will often actually just swap from the big one, use its secondary, and switch back to some other weapon, and kind of like almost treat it like a kit module. Ah, well.
So what's the hell it
I'll
says?
pick up the
how-
presents.
I did pick up presents. Are there more up there? No,
There's one behind you, a green one.
right. I've got all my
Yep.
greens, and I think a lot of people are at the point where they've got the greens, so everyone's going for the reds and the blues. So what's the hell says? How would one shoot their eye out with a BB gun? Not much potential for squib to blow up your barrel, or maybe they sell different BBs and they get over them here. No.
The idea is having it ricochet and hit you in the eye.
That's what happened in the movie. It kind of ricochets and it nearly hits him in the eye.
Yeah, it does look like that's generally it. People get shot by other people. That seems to be the most frequent one, but no.
So are we doing the
Yeah, we can do
the
that.
snow?
Absolutely. Does anybody else want to join us for the TFO?
Sure.
I'd have to log in again because I honestly feel like taking a nap right now.
You don't have to.
I've been sick for the last few days. And,
Completely understand that. All right, I'll queue us up here. Queuing us up for the TFO. Button. Hold on. Oh, 2 minutes. I'm in a cooldown for 2 more minutes, so we'll be patient.
Oh, I
for 2
see.
minutes.
Yeah.
Sorry. Sorry about that. Oh, and then we have cones of conduct, so we'll be able to get both of those in, I'm sure. There's this
Jesus.
YouTuber, Kentucky Ballistic, who nearly shot his face off. Yeah, stupid is out there.
The Darwin Awards.
Well,
Kentucky
there's that.
Ballistics, I've seen several of his videos, and he's one of those people who he does take reasonable precautions, but he also does things he's never done before. So, something I've never done before, what I think is going to happen might not be what actually happens.
So my martial arts instructor got married about 3 years ago, and for his bachelor party, they went shooting at a shooting range. And they all own, and they're all legal, and they're all trained. They all know what they're doing, but accidents still happen. So one of the best stories is how Master Brian accidentally shot Master Zach at the bachelor party. Stone cold sober, but the target was rated for X size of bullets. It was not accurately rated, so they were firing underneath the limit. It still ricocheted, went back and hit Zach in the arm. And Zach does the, hang on, calls his mom. Mom, can you bring the suture kit? Brian shot me. And of course, you don't want to go to the hospital because then they have to report the gunshot wound and it turns into a thing.
Too much paperwork.
Yeah, really. And your mom's an ER nurse and has a suture kit and just had to dig the bullet out. 40 seconds.
One of them One of the more amusing cases I've seen of someone who actually injuring themselves at a firing range.
Mm-hmm.
This person who, okay, she uses the name Bow the Whale online.
Okay.
She sometimes does VTubing stuff, sometimes just like records audio for music videos,
Mm-hmm.
but also she sometimes does like live whatever stuff. So, in this case, she talked some people into letting her do a firing range. She actually did her part of it safely. It's just that she's firing a Desert Eagle, and she's someone who, while she understands how to properly handle firearms, she doesn't really have a whole lot of experience with it. She fires it twice, actually manages to hit the target she's shooting at, then she hands it to the range safety, and she's like, my wrists hurt, I'm not doing this anymore.
Help! The snowmen aren't
I
taking
have
too
us
kindly
queued
to our
for
building a
the
village in their
TFO.
territory, and they're
Oh,
planning
Obi-Wan,
an
you haven't
attack.
seen Badgey before? Okay, let's get a better image. There's Badgey in his full glory.
But yeah, it's like she mentioned that after firing it twice, the impact from it just like it took her like a day or two for her wrist to stop being sore.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then because the fact that they'd set up a certain number of targets for this particular firing session, the range safety is like, well, can't let the targets go to waste. Takes the Desert Eagle, one hands it, and
Wee
then
woo.
like
We will.
shoots the target execution style at point blank range.
So
Why? Because they're making a YouTube clip.
the weirdest thing when I was learning how to fire a gun is when we do things in martial arts, you keep your elbows loose. You don't lock them out. Well, here you have to lock them out. And the first time I didn't lock them out was surprisingly not fun.
Well, it depends on what you're firing though, because like with certain kinds of rifles, you you kind of want to like have it like coiled to like put pressure on the weapon to force the weapon to stay in a certain position, but not necessarily holding it straight. But you like with rifles, like you hold it tucked against your shoulder.
Right. Well, these are handguns. I can fire
Yeah.
a rifle. That's a whole different story.
You
It's
don't
actually
have
quite
auto
funny
loot?
when you're sorry.
Sorry, Darkmom, you don't have auto loot?
No.
Turn on?
Where
Do you
is
know what
it?
I'm talking
Where is auto loot? Is it an option?
about? Yeah.
Options something. Where is it?
Basics.
Basics.
It's right above
Enable
the
auto
first
loot.
slotting.
Wow.
Yeah, so pretty much
Wow.
as long as your inventory's not full,
Oh,
when you
my
click on take
inventory
item,
full.
I
But you
know,
have
I
to
know.
do it per tune.
It's a really quick way to fill your inventory. Just
Yeah.
to just
But
mash the F key and things jump into your inventory.
But
Yeah.
it's per tune.
Okay.
It's not on your account. So if you go to another tune, you have to
You have to
enable it
enable
on
it,
that
okay.
tune as well.
See, I saw a. Well, I'll get back to that in a second. What the hell? Let's see. Is there a?
That's on the other side of the map.
There's a freezing body up here. So while you had stepped out, I was running this pie, and the team clearly had been listening to you because they shot down all 10 groups before we even went in for the Yeti.
Here, everybody left except me and.
Oh, Grouse is
I
here
don't know
too.
who.
No, there's 4 of us here.
Okay. Somebody went ahead.
Yeah, somebody went ahead.
Oh, there's one.
I got him. Unless you need him.
No. I don't need him.
I got my 50th on the last one, so I'm good.
There's one more up
Yep.
here.
Yeah, she's freezy ones up there. You got him? Her?
Yeah, I'll
them?
take him.
Oops. Alright, he's up there. Oh, there's a freezy one over here.
You saved a freezing gingerbread man!
Recipes up here. That's weird. Did I get something? Oh, I got rum buttered hot.
Mm.
Woohoo! You saved a freezing gingerbread.
Jelly green worm, like I need it.
Yeah. Bleh. I don't think we've
You know,
got many of
you know,
the buttered rums though.
jellied greenworms recipe is actually the entire reason why greenworms have a value on the secondary market in Star Trek Online.
Yeah. There's a couple of them. Ferengi grub tube, there's
Tube grub.
tube grubs, and there's another one too.
Well, see, it's like there's certain of those where either the chef needed to replicate it, or bartender, depending on the item, is something difficult to get, or you have to get it from a random drop.
A few recipes you have to go get some fun ingredients, and you can't just replicate them.
Well, yeah, because like there's the ones where you just like run around in the Winter Wonderland. Those are, you know,
Damn, he went down fast. Oh, okay.
the generic ones. But the
Graz, you've gotten big.
certain of the ones that you need to I like the fact that that particular Crampiri has the purple effect. Anyway, so some of them you need to
Snow Overlord has frozen one of our buildings.
acquire a special key ingredient.
Yeah.
Like there's a recipe that requires you to get a Betazoid Utaberry.
Mm-hmm.
Betazoid Utaberries are one of those I was mentioning
Wow, the
where
Snowconian's health is down.
Yeah, I just got some syrup.
it's
Whoa, did you see
not
that?
particularly quick or easy to acquire, unless you're someone who actually has the special chef needed to make them.
Yeah, but that's half the fun, is coming up with weird stuff. Why am
But
I
that does
moving so
give those
fast?
items a value on the secondary market.
Defeat the Snow
Oh, we defeated the snow overlord.
Seriously, can you just die instead of like, don't give me any chance to pick up any snow, because
Thank you.
Wow.
all the snowmen are just hitting me.
For saving our
Well, you see, the problem is that the snowmen want you to die. So
I know.
Let's see. What the hell says, I saw a YouTube short where a dude had a rifle chambered for a .50 BMG. I don't know what a BMG is. And he said it'd be a good weapon for home defense. Now, either that guy was full of poop or Americans have huge living rooms.
I think he's basically he's not expecting to fire it while inside his house.
If you take it outside the house, that changes the legalities of it, so.
Well, see,
I do not have a large living room, and I don't have a family room, and I don't have a big house, but I have probably a very average-sized house.
it's like depending on the local specific laws, someone being on your yard as a trespasser, you might be legal to shoot them.
Some states, yeah, not
Yeah, pretty much once they step onto your property, pretty much they don't have to be inside your house, just on your property.
right, but you also
That's
have to
fair.
feel a degree of threat and things like that.
Sure.
Yeah. You have to have a ethical justification for shooting them. You can't just shoot them because they're standing on your yard. Anyway, though, but
But that would take care
Because-
of the kids next door who keep running into my yards, pesky kids.
I mean, anyway, though, it's like that's the sort of weapon where if
Yay.
you fire it while inside your house, you would expect it to go through the wall unless you have brick walls.
Brick walls. Good evening, Mr. Dave. How are you doing, dear?
I'm gonna do some pies.
Pie good. Pie tasty. See, what are we coming up on? Just about once through here.
Florius.
Why is Cone of Connaught 5 minutes? Oh, that's because we were.
Because
guess
we got it done fast.
Sure.
Yeah, it has a well. You can actually instance hop and possibly get 2 or 3 of them in.
But there's not a lot of reason to. There's no accolade tied to it.
Getting 50 trinkets per run is the sole motive here.
Let's see. In Florida, FYI, stay on the sidewalks. Don't cut through the grass unless you think you're faster than a bullet. Just look up the Zimmerman case. Florida is weird. That's why we have
I mean-
stories of Florida man.
Well, see, the thing with this though is that y- the rules in most places don't allow you to shoot someone without at the very least threatening them first. Like, get off my property or else. You have to at least do that.
Yep. What is it? Stand your ground? Is that the rule in Florida?
No.
There's a name for it.
So stand your ground is the name for something. I think
But
that's
so,
the
now-
ones where you're basically required to wait for the police to show up.
No, okay.
What even if
Stand-
they're.
Stand your ground is pretty much if you're being threatened. This is also includes public area. You can stand your ground, meaning you don't have to move, and you are allowed to use deadly force if it's viewed that you are being threatened. Castle doctrine refers to where you dwell.
Okay.
Now keep in mind, there's also you can be at a friend's house,
Mm-hmm.
and Castle doctrine applies there as well, because you are in a residence of a friend or family member.
Yeah, but my understanding of like it applying there is like your friend asks you to help him with protecting his house. So because your friend asked him to help, you see where this is going.
Mm-hmm. All I'm going to say is Florida is interesting. Saw a picture once with an alligator that somehow had a knife stuck in its head. Captain said that whoever pulled the knife from the gator would be king of all the Floridians.
I've heard that joke in the past. That actually came from a real incident, though. Was like, so someone tried to do the Crocodile Dundee thing, and he missed the alligator's brain and got it stuck in like the equivalent of the sinus passages in the
God.
alligator's skull, where the alligator got better. The knife stayed stuck in its skull.
I was watching a nature video yesterday of a cheetah that went to the water's edge to get a drink and got attacked by crocodile, alligator, I'm not sure what it was. Got it in the death roll, and the cheetah got the alligator in a death roll, and then you see it a little bit further up on shore with the cheetah just arms wrapped around the alligator on its neck. I don't know that it ever got through the skin, because that is tough skin, but the alligator/crocodile was not happy.
Well, I mean, if it's a small enough crocodile, I could see it failing to kill the cheetah when it grabbed it.
It failed to kill it.
Because that's a thing with young crocodiles is that they may misjudge the size of animals that they're striking at because they really can't see particularly well under the water. They just see that there's an animal at the edge of the water, so they chomp at it because they're hungry and they're hoping to bite something they can eat. And then they realize that it's too big for them to pull it into the water.
Yes, Huzzah, I have a camera. Voila! Badgie and I decided to come and do a show together. And Merry Christmas to you.
I guess your autofocus hasn't decided that Badgie is the star of the show yet.
Nah. Badgie's polite. He's shy. He stays in the background. He'd never come up here and get in my face.
No, well, because I was making a joke about how autofocus on cameras will sometimes, for reasons I don't understand, focus on the wall behind the person because there's an object mounted on the wall that's like directly center of frame, and the person is like off to the side so you can see the object behind them, and then the camera focuses on the wall.
Well, fortunately, there's not much to focus on back there. And this is off an app called DroidCam. So it uses your phone camera and then feeds the input in through DroidCam in your computer, and it works very nicely. Leopards hunt caiman gators in the Amazon. Okay, so that's probably what we saw. Yeah, the cheetahs meow. They are adorable.
Oh yeah, like leopards have a heck of a lot more bite strength than cheetahs, though.
Cheetahs are adorable.
Well, also it's like caimans are a lot smaller than Nile crocodiles.
They are
though.
that, yes.
They're like average length is like 6 feet full grown. They're small enough that you can just like bonk it with a baseball bat to kill it.
Just fair. You can only hear my voice, right?
Yes, we can hear
Yes.
your voice. And only your voice.
There's nothing else in the background,
I'm
right?
not hearing anything else. That's Badgey when he's not all lit up, so you can see Badgey.
Thank you.
And we'll put Badgey back there. Yeah, I needed a Christmas tree 2 years ago, and I decided, hey, you need a Badgey Christmas tree.
I mean, if you're going to custom build your own Christmas tree, you might as well build one that's exactly what you want it to be.
Yeah, exactly.
The funny thing is that every year I'm allowed to have a Christmas tree in my apartment, right?
Uh-huh.
I live on the 5th floor.
Yeah.
And every year when you want to get disposed of your Christmas tree, our landlord says throw it out over your balcony.
Yep.
The problem is that my balcony is right above a walkway
Oh.
where people walk, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And then I went down to him and saying, I would think it would be funny if I threw it over my balcony, but I'm potentially gonna hit a person because it's gonna hit a walkway.
Yep.
And he said, well, if you put it in a bag, maybe put it down the elevator. The only reason why he didn't want it that we use the elevators because all of the needles and
Right.
pines and everything gets stuck in the shaft, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But I was just like, oh, I would wish to take a Christmas tree and just hurl it out from balcony from the 5th floor and see what
Yes, you
happens.
do. It is amazing. But I did it after I left. I had my Christmas tree in my first apartment, so maybe 1977, long time ago.
Before I was born, but
before
yes.
you were born, yes, I'm an old person. And I had the tree up in the house, and then I thought I need to take it out, and I forgot about it and put it out on my patio. And it stayed there until March or April. So you can imagine it was a little dry by then.
Mm-hmm.
Only a little.
Only a little. And I decided, okay, I'm on the 3rd story. I'm just going to throw it over the edge, and then I'll walk around and drag it over. Because I could see everybody below. There's nobody there. Everybody's at work.
Yeah, I same here. I could see everybody. So if there was a person walking, I wouldn't throw it. But
Well, you know what's really cool when you throw a 4-month-old dried Christmas tree off the 3rd floor?
it explodes.
It explodes. It's just.
Dry
I was
trees.
expecting it's just like the act of falling would cause the needles to just like spray in all directions.
No, they stayed there until they hit the ground, and then it just powdered.
I remember about 20 years ago, I was living in a different suburb of the city I'm living at.
Yeah.
My parents would, like, 2 or 3 years straight, my parents would have me go get a live Christmas tree. And then I would take it down after Christmas and take it out to the backyard. And like you did with yours, I let it stay there for a few months. Come February time frame.
Mm-hmm.
I would drag it a little bit further out into the backyard. Yeah, keep in mind, this is more of a rural suburb area. And I would light it on fire. And pretty much I would light it, and then I have to hightail it back a few yards because it would go up like a nice blaze.
I mean, it's a coniferous tree, so it's kind of resinous,
Yes,
and
yes,
it's
they
like
are.
extra dry because you've been carefully. It's not kiln dried, but very long-term methodically dried.
Speaking of ex-Christmas trees, my brother sent me a letter for my birthday last year. He said, I remember the day you were born because it's the day Dad finally took the Christmas tree down. And I'm like, but my birthday's in March. And he goes, yeah. Okay. Do we need a Borg cube for a tree? Yes. Hazab, make us a Borg cube tree for next year. By the way, it was fun when I got my tree and I had to touch it up this year, so I went in the store and got some yellow paint. And he's like, oh, what you painting? I said, oh, my Christmas tree. It's a long story, lady. Oh, okay, I'm sure it's lovely.
One of the kinds of shrubs we have growing at our place, you could actually prune one of them into a cube
I need to go
shape.
to use the restroom. I'll be right back.
Okay, that is brilliant. I have to put up some shrubberies around my house next year, and I should trim them all into Badgeys. That would be brilliant.
Because like this particular kind of shrubbery, it doesn't really like get leggy quickly. You have to like you have to like trim it constantly to cut it back, but it's not one of those that'll like grow like 6 foot long branches because
Yeah.
F you. No. It's not like that. It grows a whole bunch of twigs everywhere. But because of the way it grows, it's something that lends itself to being cut into cube shapes.
That would work, yeah. Well, you could do cubes. Arborvitaes would be good for Badgeys. Let's see, cubes could do from like a privet because they're very good at taking shapes.
Not the Chinese
Ah.
privet. Chinese
No.
privet gets legs
No,
fast.
no. These are old style English privet.
English privets,
Yeah.
yeah. I think that's actually the one I was talking about.
Yeah, I think
I'm
so.
not 100% sure.
They don't grow super leggy at all. They'll grow, but if you trim them every couple of weeks, you're good. And they also hold up very nicely when you get droughts, which we have droughts again. Speaking of droughts, if you're in California, I hope everybody's okay.
I was going to say sucks to be you, but that
Yeah.
was a given since it's California.
Yeah, but
Oh yeah.
we got people who are in the game who are out there, so please be careful.
Yeah.
I know of people who had to avoid the fires last year and now the floods, which comes after the fires, of course.
Yeah, it's like there's the wet season and the dry season, and
Mhm.
both of them suck because it's not the other one.
That's really true. I got family up there. Fortunately, they aren't in a really bad area for weather. They're a little bit north of Los Angeles, so they haven't had the extreme dry or the extreme wet this year. But still,
This is actually one of those interesting things I've heard from people who live in the Philippines and Singapore is that they're like, yes, it's humid as hell here. On the upside, you don't need to worry about forest fires.
no, there is that. Yeah, there is totally that.
But like those are some of the most humid places on Earth because of the fact that like nowhere is like more than like 20 miles from the sea, and
Oh.
it's either tropical or semi-tropical. So, oh boy.
Well, I've been to New Orleans, which is as close to horrible as I ever want to be. You get out of the
I've
airport, and it's just like
I have
even
actually
Texas was
been
better.
I've actually been to the seacoast at Djibouti, and
Oh.
oh boy, will that curl your hair with humidity.
Wow.
Again, it's the actual tropics, like the Horn of Africa area.
Mm-hmm.
Like this is a place where budgies actually live wild.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Because like those little tiny parrot things. Yeah,
I know what
this is the
budgies.
part of the world those are actually native to. So you'll like see those things flying around wild because this is a place that doesn't freeze like ever. Because tropics, but it also means that the humidity is off the charts.
Oh, you're getting out ahead of me this time, Graz. Dang. And he's just trot. I'm running. There it goes. So
It's actually one of those things about the Krampus transformation is that running as Krampus, you just feel like you're moving in slow motion due to just how slowly your feet
oh yeah,
move.
yeah, I can see that. I'm gonna go for second, Graz. You can take first.
No, go.
Oh,
For
I got like
first.
30 marks.
Oh, I'm more than that.
Okay.
Take it.
Fine. Go. Body order or forest fires? Tough choice. Yeah.
Yeah, with that, I'm up to 54 right now
Oh,
on
my,
marks on tags.
ethos,
And,
yeah.
yeah,
That's
and
part of the
I'm at
reason why
52,
I've
so-
started skipping that. It's just one of those things. Is like, so the only thing I'm going to get from doing this is more tags.
And then
I don't want
marks,
more
yeah.
tags.
Well, I just did it because it's fun to race grass.
This is also true. Yes.
uh,
Got it.
I have a former fleetmate that runs this on different tunes,
Mm-hmm.
and he's usually getting first or second. Yeah, on like some of the sims, he's gotten that high enough that he doesn't run the race for the rest of the event. on that tune because he has enough to get EPOs for the
Yeah,
for
I've got
the
enough here
rest
that
of
I
the
could do EPO. I don't need to do it. Let's see, what are we at? 2 weeks out, roughly?
yeah. So 2 weeks. That's roughly
84. 2 more
uh,
races and I'd have enough, but that's okay. I don't need to do it. I've got plenty of marks. Actually, I have to start burning marks because I'm looking like 4,000 Omegas, 6,000 Romulans, 5,000 Discovery.
Pretty
That sounds
much.
normal.
Yeah.
I don't. I barely keep any marks of those marks because I pretty much have everything that I need.
Oh, yeah. No, I don't need anything. I'd keep
Yeah,
it.
and the thing is, I don't need the dill because I'm currently at just shy of 2.5 million unrefined dill.
Wow.
So it's pretty much if I have a choice between reputation marks or fleet marks, I'm going fleet marks because honestly, reason why is my fleet still has some uh oh colony roll stuff that needs to be done, and then the weekly research lab thing, and then also at the same time various other armada
Yeah.
fleets that need stuff. So it's like, okay, my fleet's done. Fleet 10 needs stuff. Fleet 2 needs stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like they need marks. Okay, good.
Well, you mentioned
them
that,
out.
so I just funded the marks for these upgrade to Spire 1. How much have I don't have enough to lithium to fund it, but put in a chunk there.
Yeah, it's like
I usually feel if I put in the fleet marks, I should pay some dill too, because nobody wants to give up their dill.
uh, okay. Here's the question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, on your main tune,
Yes.
what is your overall fleet contribution?
On my main tune? Oh,
Yeah.
God, I don't know.
Okay, so on my main tune, the one I'm on now,
Mm-hmm.
I'm at 73 million.
Okay, so definitely I'm not up there.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's like I'm getting. I have a massive amount of fleet credit, fleet marks still, so I'm like, okay. That
I would have
I,
to.
I, I tend to like spread this stuff around for multiple characters.
Yeah.
And I'm back.
Welcome back.
So like I probably have that if I was to count up all of
If
the
I counted
characters
all
of
of
my
mine,
account.
yes. Well, like on this tune, my fleet credits are 5 million, and this is a tune I've only played for a year, so you can multiply that times the 50 plus tunes I've got.
Yeah.
Let's see. Huzzah asks, how many TFOs do you think adds up to 4 million fleet marks?
Hmm.
Average of like 125 marks for a TFO. Let's say an advanced TFO.
Well, it's like 120 to 180 or
Right, so I'm
something.
saying 125.
I think some of
Probably
them
a
are more
good
than
average.
180. Hmm.
Yeah, it's like a Undine Assault. If you're able to get all the objectives done, you're getting somewhere around 220 done,
Mm-hmm.
and that's without the daily bonus.
If you average 125, it's 32,000. But let's say you average 175. That might be a better average then, because there's some that pay so much better.
But then the
23,000 TFOs on average, and that's just round numbers. So
Now, if you're also getting like a bonus weekend with a fleet mark boost,
mm-hmm.
then you I've seen stuff like 200, like 300, possibly 400 fleet marks in
Plus,
one go.
plus, don't forget there's the option to use your reputations for it, and the fleet mark boost, like you said. So there's ways to make it with less than doing 20,000. But on my main tune, I've been doing this for 15 years, almost 16 years. enormous fish.
Well, you know what would be funny?
Hmm.
A player that has a teeny tiny uh, character.
Yeah.
They're out here doing this and get the enormous fish.
I do have a teeny tiny one who got the enormous fish and was pathetic. You
Pretty,
can see her
pretty
feet.
much.
Little teeny tiny feet.
The only
Remember
three people
one
doing the-
person I used to play with years ago who I think he just like got bored of playing the game or something at some point where he made a character that was designed to look like the Great Gazoo from Flintstones, I think it was.
Yeah. Yeah.
What are you guys doing? Or maybe
We're
we're in different
doing on
instances.
ice fishing. Yeah, I think you're in a different instance.
Yeah, shooting at the Gummy Kaskari.
Yeah, you just spawned and I can't see which instance you're in because we're in a red alert. There you are. You're in our instance now.
And I'm standing up with the snowman in the tower. Yay!
Yeah, when you spawn into a different instance, there you are. I saw you jump out. We'll
Yeah.
spawn in up
I was
there.
just weird because we're friends and we weren't in the same instance. I was just like,
Yeah, when we come out of TFOs, it does that sometimes.
wait.
I might have to buy the snowy boots just so I can go ice skating.
Why can I not use my boots now?
Your snowy boots, you should be able to.
Now they turn on.
Yeah.
Instant lag, I guess.
It's not like there's a ton of people playing tonight. I mean, it's nice that there are people, but
It was just grayed out, and I weren't wearing
Oh,
them.
yeah.
I wasn't in a battle or anything, but they were just grayed out. I was just like,
It's possible that under certain circumstances, they're like temporarily disabled.
yeah, I don't
it
know.
just lags behind. I have to Wolf Gray chat this, but does anyone here know if there was ever a Christmas episode in any kind of Trek? No.
Oh, well, there are some things that are like Christmas adjacent that come up periodically.
But they're not really Christmas episodes.
Yeah, like they never specifically name the holiday. They mention things that are vaguely sort of holiday-ish, just not specifically that one.
In Generations, Picard goes back to Christmas with his pretend family, and that's about as close as we ever get.
Also, it doesn't actually say Christmas, but you see the decorations
Christmas
in the
tree.
room
And the
that
Christmas
are, you know,
tree and looking at the ornaments. So yeah, we
Uh,
can assume that's Christmas.
There was also a Voyager episode where Q put them in an ornament.
oh yeah, yeah.
yeah.
It's like an actual like Christmas tree ornament, but they don't call it that. That's what it looks like, but that's not what they call it.
So that
Oh, he
actually
took
came-
down my turret, my mortar quite fast.
He's obnoxious that way. There was something in Talk Trek yesterday about creating a Christmas episode, and we got talking about that last night. I was thinking, we have enough clever people here. We could come up with a good story that would be Trek and Christmas. And demo record and all that other fun stuff means that we could actually put one together and have some fun with it. I think we need a good story. We can't do Christmas Carol, been done. We can't do It's a Good Life. It's a Great Life. It's a wonderful life.
My thought here would actually be to
By the way, Pi, there is somebody here who's really, really teeny tiny, so I hope that she gets eaten by a giant fish.
well, I mean, she just did the one where she has arms stuck
Yeah,
in
she
the
had
fish.
large
so.
fish, but she didn't have enormous fish because that would have been really funny.
I got a big fish now.
Yes, you do.
Oh, she,
Hmm.
I know. I was about to say she got one, but no, that was not her.
So if we were going to do a Star Trek Christmas episode, I mean, Christmas stories usually revolve around personal redemption of some sort, i.e., Christmas Carol. What
You
else
know,
would make it?
given that Star Trek does have the whole like free trader shtick in it, you could have it related to a free trader doing something that counts as a good deed.
Oh, yeah, you could go that way. Huzzah says, Christmas on Kronos. A la Christmas in Connecticut. That would be funny.
Maybe.
Woo! That hurt. I think the little one's got the giant fish. Nope, she doesn't. Somebody else who's little has got it, though. It's still pretty funny. Now I have to think about what makes for a good Christmas story. There was the one that...
I don't know. Big fish. Damn, this is like my third or fourth fish.
I keep getting big ones, but only the occasional enormous. There was the one episode where Picard dies and Q shows up to explain he's dead because of his artificial heart. The episode's called Tapestry.
Well, one of the
Picard
episodes
lost
I
the
hated
original
the
one
most.
due to a body modding accident with attempted chest piercing.
Sounds about right. Yeah. Yeah. Sounds about right.
You're right. That is as close as we get to a Christmas episode.
You really shouldn't ask Nausicaans to assist you with that in a bar. At least find a Nausicaan who works in a hospital before you ask him to help you with body modification operations.
That is fairly true. Yes. At least the Kaskari doesn't have all kinds of little minions appear around it.
Yeah, that is actually one of those things that makes it very different from the snowman thing. Is that you don't have like a dozen gummy worms to shoot at. There's just the one big one. Although that does change the relative value of the weapons, because like the sniper rifle style weapons are actually a lot better versus the Kaskari than the snowman overlord.
Wow, look at all those enormous fish.
Yeah, 3.
Yeah.
2. Wow. Ooh. Oh, wow. Yeah, there is the third one. Okay.
Where can I find a Nausicaan working in a hospital? Can't imagine them being good nurses. Maybe radiologists. I don't know. They'd be fine nurses.
Yeah, as a player character, you can be a Nausicaan who's a doctor, so, you know.
I mean,
They do exist. It's just not what people normally think of.
Nausicaan nurse not going to put up with anything.
Yeah, the Nausicaan nurse is like, they told me to drag you back to your hospital bed, so, you know, and then the guy just like picks you up off the floor.
Yep.
Well, it's like 3 of the large fish.
When I was younger, I worked for a company that worked with a hospital. But we worked with engineering, not with nurses, which I will tell you is the best place to be in a hospital. But this is in the days before they had security that was secure. That's the best description. So if they would have a psych patient needing restraint and the security team was in a different part of the building or was off, they just called down to engineering, and like 5 guys who weighed 350 pounds and were 6 feet, and it was all muscles, would show up. And that was the end of the issues with the guy with the psych or the lady with the psych issues.
One of the places that I have been to, haven't worked at, or resided there for any length of time, just visited. They have what they refer to as orderlies,
Yep.
which are basically any kind of grunt labor task. They're not like medical professionals of any sort. They're just there to lift heavy things. Which often includes like moving beds, doing janitorial work.
Right. Absolutely. Orderly was a thing for a long time. You'd find them less and less. It tends to get more specialized now.
Well, like this is like an actual nursing home though.
Yeah.
That I was thinking of, because like
It's
so
a
like
thing.
they have some people who are good at the medical stuff. Then there are people who are there to lift heavy things.
Yep. Are we done? Nope. 31 seconds.
Well, one of the people who I knew was he actually worked with his wife at the place because of the fact that like she was an actual nurse and he was there as an orderly.
Mm-hmm.
We gonna make it?
No.
No.
3 seconds to go. No. A couple more giant fish there, but
Well, I only got an ornament fragment for that.
pardon?
I only got an ornament fragment.
Well, you get one for every fish that you get. You get something for every fish.
Yeah.
So
That's actually the reason why they added ornament fragments to the game, so that when they gave you something every time you threw a fish into the bin, they could give you something smaller than a whole ornament.
So for that one, because I just cashed them in, I got a total of 20 ornament fragments, but I also got earmuffs, candles, and ornaments.
Yeah, because like if I remember right, isn't the Kaskari thing the only event that actually gives you ornament fragments?
Yes, it is the only thing that gives you the ornament fragments.
Oh, I also think you get them during the TFO.
Don't
Can't remember.
so.
They
Another crime area.
might have gotten added to some of the other loot tables, perhaps, but like that would be retroactively added.
Yeah.
Because like you don't get them from the DOF missions.
Can you please accept the map transfer?
I did. I accepted it. Huzzah says I got
And
it. My idea is a Christmas theme episode after the war with Klingon Empire. As a way to gain lasting peace, the Feds send an ambassador to share cultural traditions in an effort to ease the peace. And she reads the Klingons how the Grinch stole Christmas, and they love it. That's actually really good.
Workable idea.
Also, they tell them about Krampus too, right?
Oh, the Krampus stole Christmas.
Should we do the TFO afterwards?
Yeah.
You know, it occurs to me that the free trader idea that I had earlier would in some ways be something where you could do a riff off of Ebenezer Scrooge.
The only reason I wouldn't do Scrooge is because that's so often
Overdone?
used. Yeah, overdone. That's good.
Well, but like
mean,
like
it's-
the trick with it though is that you borrow ideas from it. You don't just like copy it whole cloth.
Mhm.
So you have the guy who just like doesn't get the spirit of Christmas, and then stuff happens to change his mind, but not necessarily the same way.
Scrooge could be a Ferengi. Yeah, but he would never change.
Well, here's the thing, okay? Like, Star Trek has dozens of different free trader races. Ferengi are simply the most prominent one. Like, Orions, Bosliks, Okay, there's like 8 races that I don't think actually have official names. It showed up only like once or twice. And
Use your
also, there's
presence
actually a
now.
lot of humans who act as free traders in Star Trek. That's a thing people forget, is that not all humans in Star Trek are Starfleet personnel.
All right,
Are you
and
getting your presents, Mom?
I got one blue one,
Okay.
so I'm getting closer. I'll get there.
Because, like, you remember the outrageous Mr. Okona?
Yes.
He's a human, but he's a free trader.
He's a lovable rascal.
Oh, wait, that's right. It's like, remember the planet Tasha Yars is from?
Yeah, Turkana 4.
It's more weird and alien than some of the like actual like alien civilizations in Star Trek, and yet it's a human colony world.
Yeah. So there's a reference in section 31 at the very end when Jamie Lee Curtis goes something about, we need to go to Turkana 4. And I'm thinking, ugh. Please don't do that.
He hates me.
Are you trying to stab Crampiri with your fishing gauntlet?
Who, me? Yeah, thanks. Appreciate that. But if you don't fire your weapon
Oh,
on the
he doesn't
Crampiri,
like me.
does he keep putting the basket over your head?
I think it is actually possible to aggro him, but it's less likely if you don't shoot at him.
Yeah, he does love to go after either the first or second person to fire on him.
Well, see, it's like he actually has a aggro cycling AI routine, because
Gosh,
under
darn
certain circumstances he'll just like kill his own aggro with a certain player, because like this player has been nullified. Next. His AI has a routine that seems to think like that. But
He threw 3 red presents and I didn't get any of them. Me.
everyone wanted the red presents.
Yeah, they
Yoink!
did.
You know what? Holodeck malfunction episodes are a something that would be a fun idea, though. It's like you have the like cultural exchange thing where you can, use the holo novel. That's you could actually just have someone watch the real a Christmas Carol as someone who is not from Earth trying to understand it.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, I have never seen someone get basketed while sliding across the ice before.
It was interesting, yes.
But like the holo novel approach, you could actually have someone who's an alien watching the holo novel because reasons, and then do something vaguely related to that outside the holodeck.
He really doesn't like me. And of course, because he's throwing red presents. Oh, let me have fun. No, that's not fair. I'm gonna put a
Okay,
basket over me.
I finally got
Right on.
I finally got that accolade, so I'm
You
not
got
going
it?
after
Congratulations.
Yeah, I'm not going after any more presents. So you're
Well,
not.
I couldn't have gotten him that time. He kept throwing baskets on me, and it's just fine.
You have been immobilized. You may watch the other players collect the red presents.
No, I can't. There's a basket over my head. I can't see anything.
Here's for the TFO, and then
Yep.
I'm gonna say goodnight.
Same here. I'm gonna do the TFO, and then I'm gonna go take care of the puppies.
The magnificent crap.
Because I'm tired.
Can't imagine why. It's like what, 2 in the morning?
Yeah, 2:05 something. Yeah, and I've been up since 10 a.m. So.
Well, the puppies got me up a little after 3 this morning because they hate me, and then they spent the morning whining and it's woo. They were obnoxious dogs this morning. Not gonna lie, I always liked the holodeck adventures. They could have done more with those adventures and accidents. I don't think with the accidents, but things like Captain Proton. Dang, I would have paid money to watch Captain Proton as a series. That was always good.
Okay, I found a Christmas related a meme picture that was actually funny.
Okay.
It's from the Off the Mark web comic series. Sherry was so focused on the mistletoe that she completely missed the toe missile. And like you see a woman holding a coffee cup, looking up at a door frame, and not paying attention to the fact that there's a cat streaking towards her.
Yep. Welcome to the. Yeah. Welcome, blah, blabbity, blah, 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 blah. I don't need candies. I don't need ginger people. All I need are recipes. Oh, we have a year to figure out what the story is and figure out how we're going to do it.
You know what I had to do the other day? I had over 500 trinkets of one ornament, or
Really?
yes, something. I had to put it in my stash in the fleet bank.
I don't have 500 on any of mine. I have been playing more this winter, but I don't know. You know, having a real life. It's not
How
the end
dare.
of the world. I know.
What's
And
that?
streaming
Yeah, I
other
know.
games that is not Star Trek Online.
I did play a different game. I played several different games, and we do movie night.
Mm.
And I go to the gym and I walk the doggers. And I'm working on stuff that humans do. It's like wrong. Is there anybody up there? No.
Yeah, feels strange.
Oh no. Yeah, it is.
You know, what feels even stranger is the various meme pics people have come up with making gags about things that happened in World War
Jelly
II.
glee worm. Jesus, thank you.
Because, like, apparently there was actually a case in World War II where a British ship actually got hit amidships, cracked in half, and the people at the shipyard repairing it actually rebuilt it as two different ships instead of putting it back together.
So on the auto loot, it does take away the option to double click on the recipes and wind up getting two recipes.
Oh.
So there's
Oh,
a
you still
slight-
get. There's
To
a
be honest,
positive.
getting the double pickup happens so rarely that I didn't worry about it.
I didn't get a double pickup.
If you wait a moment, sometimes it'll let you do it. Up till today, it was 50% of the time you could do a double pickup. Does anybody need the ginger person? Because there's one over here.
No, I don't need him.
Grouse, do you need the ginger person? Okay, I'll go get this person just so we get the bonus.
I'll go attack this Snort Overlord.
Okay, did we get the 10? We got the 10. Yay! Gingerbread council person.
Rule all the lands of ice and snow.
Alright, so everybody knows the assignment. Send me your submissions for our Star Trek Christmas story. And we'll have a writer's room after the new year.
Winter's night.
He's down to 50% health.
Feel the chill of
Are you killing him?
winter's night.
Yeah, the Snort Lord, yes.
He'd be a dead Snoverlord. An ex-Snoverlord.
Back when the snow falls.
Hooray!
But yeah, if you look in Pylandia, you can see that I have over 500 something ornaments. I can't remember which one, but yeah.
I haven't been going into Pylandia.
Oh,
'cause I'm
Snow Fight.
jealous. Yep, perfect.
I was going to say that's rookie numbers, but 500 really is. It takes a while.
Yeah, but then again, I don't play like 3 or 4 hours per day.
Yeah,
I
when I used to-
honestly like the quickest thing you can do to get stupid numbers that I have yet to actually do this year is to just like cycle all of your characters and queue the duty officer
Yep.
missions.
Yeah, that'll
Yeah.
give you a ton of stuff on that.
But I play like one character, and then I don't play like 3 or 4 hours a day.
I will play a little
Well,
bit
well,
more.
well, like that's the trick though, is that because the fact that each character visits 3 maps, queues whatever duty officer missions are available, and then you cycle characters, it really doesn't take long per character.
No, but what I find happens is with 40 plus characters on my 2 main accounts, it still takes time.
Yeah, I mean it does take time, that's for sure, and there's always the possibility of getting distracted. It's
Oh, yeah.
like, oh, there's a Crampiri running past my face. Maybe I should do something about that.
Yeah, Vampire are fun, and I need those presents, so.
Because like there's that thing where the Crampiri is the only one of the holiday enemies that will actually run through the middle of the gazebo.
But it is kind of cool when he does that. Let's see. All right, we still have... Oh, I got the blues, so all I need now are 9 more reds. Okay, this is doable. Well, I'm going to get out of here and going to let the children out. Thank you all for joining me on Christmas Eve, for joining me in Badgey. As I hit Badgey in the mouth. Sorry, Badgey. Don't get mad. Don't be mad at me, Badgey.
Fleet Bank. Yeah, I collected 500 Bolian candles.
Ah, yes. Now you just need the other 4 items or other 3 items, sorry,
Oh, he's
and
probably
you
got
can
1, 2, 3,
give
4,
yourself the
5.
Cranspiri device.
I got other uses for my stuff. The Cranberry is nice, but you can only use it here. And there's a couple of nice consoles and stuff that I can use other places, so I will. But I'm getting out of here, everybody. I want to wish
Me
you
too.
all a wonderful Christmas Eve, for those who still have some Christmas Eve left in front of you, and for those of you who are already into Tomorrowland. Have a Merry Moopsmas, as Satalia says. Please be safe. Enjoy all that good food. Don't be stupid and drive when you shouldn't be driving. And if you have to be out there driving, remember other people are stupid and have not been taking care of themselves. So be careful. We will see you probably tomorrow morning. I'll be here tomorrow morning. Don't know about you
I
guys.
won't be.
Well, good for you. Go have a real life. See if I care.
Maybe, I don't know.
Merry Christmas, everyone, and we will see you tomorrow.
I...
Bye.